so much,
Yeah,
man.
YouTube sucks for.
We're cooked. We're cooked.
Yeah, I want to talk to Scott about that.
High yesterday
Frick,
was 77. Thoughts?
Sweating.
Pouring rain.
I put my kids to bed tonight, and it was, they were warm. I could feel their body temperatures, and it was.
They were dead.
They're cold when they die.
No, they poop their pants when they die.
Good option as well.
And true. Scott, he wants to talk to you about the weather because he has lovely temperatures where he's at, and he crying. Yeah, it is 24 right now. Feels like 6 degrees, and the low is 23.
Well, a cold front came through, and now it's freezing out here. But I was probably the last one to get the cold front from you guys
I
because
did. Yeah, this morning it was significantly warmer here.
it was 64 degrees this morning where I was, and
it
then
was
the
50
rain.
here.
It was dumped its butt off, and then now it's 41 degrees. But I was saying I put my kids to bed, and it was like 66 in the house, and yet, my kids were like warm. I could feel them. I was like, "Dang, dude, what the heck?" It's because it was warm outside, so it's like the body acclimated to the warmth. I don't know.
It was like 39 for me. Kind of down there for me.
And it's what right now for you currently?
That is actually down there.
It's 42. Feels like 39.
Ooh, that's where you are right now?
Yeah, a little stinky right now.
That is
It
cold.
was cold today. Like I said, yesterday the high was 77, and obviously with the dips, it's the past like 4 days it's been pouring rain. So super fun.
Dude, I'm playing disc golf on Sunday. It's gonna be, or Saturday it's gonna be 30 degrees, and then Sunday it's gonna 30 degrees and snowing, and then Sunday it's 50 degrees and raining.
Mac, if I was watching the stream, I'd also have us muted. By the way,
Man.
I am watching our stream and I have us muted,
hey,
but that's an intentional decision so that I can hear us without echo.
Unfinished business. Dude, I need the Knicks to get within 2
Tyler,
And
you have to stop sports betting.
and not lose more than
dude,
that.
Let it keep going.
Dude, I am cooking right
It's
now.
cooking.
I'm on fire.
It's got.
I
gotta live vicariously through it because I am legally not allowed to do so.
Dude, listen, it was free money, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And dude, easiest thing in the whole world. Oh, don't worry, we're letting it ride, Scott. I've got a parlay from 2 games last night, and then I got the Knicks plus 2.5 tonight. It's gonna hit for like plus 300. It's gonna be amazing. But they're down by 9 right now, and the third quarter's almost over. So
You like the
Little
caramel
nerd.
or the chocolate parlay better?
caramel for sure. I like caramel because
Usually comes with the
Scott
nuts.
Scott Cash lives near Carmel,
what's that?
Carmel, Indiana, suburb
Oh,
of
yeah.
Indianapolis.
I couldn't figure out why I love Dr. Pepper so much, and then I looked at the ingredients, and it says caramel colorer. Maybe that's it.
Hey Scott, is that
Hey
is
Scott,
that shop new in
if I
Carmel?
could, I would be you.
Is that a new disc golf shop in Carmel?
Hey, Taylor.
Got a
Oh,
couple
man.
friends that live in Carmel, man. A couple boys.
I gotta go get a beverage. My hot chocolate's
Oh
up.
yes.
Got to start
I-
drinking.
I wish we would get a bunch of bozos in the live chat,
In Fortnite.
and we could just freaking go at it. I want to have like an absolute cutthroat argument night for some reason. Do you ever get into that mood? Like you're like, dude, I just want to
Just
like
want to argue with somebody.
just argue, man. Just let it rip. And listen, and I don't even care about feelings. We're all gonna be okay at the end of it. Like that's what I'm all
We're
about.
mostly all grown men here.
We're mostly all grown. Okay, well, also Taylor, I'm not gonna lie.
We got 'em.
That new mode looks like dog crap, but I'm down to play it. It
Bro's
looks
not down for Counter Strike, man.
no. I like Counter Strike. I used to play Source, but
What's so great about Counter Strike?
no, I'm saying the mode physically looks bad. Graphically,
Yeah,
the
it does look.
gameplay
It
might
looks
be
weird.
gassed,
It
but
looks
the
weird.
graphics look terrible.
I do concur with that assessment, sir.
Concur.
So what's great about Counter Strike? Help me with that real quick.
I can tell you what's great about Fago.
Rocket Pop.
Rocket Pop, dude, that's pretty awesome. My wife loves. Hold on, pause. My wife loves the Rocket Pop flavors. She has the Rocket Pop flavor electrolytes in the morning.
What's so
that.
great about Counter Strike? It's a good.
What are we talking about before, Corey?
ICP miracles, magnets. How do those work?
How do those work?
don't know actually.
Counter Strike's just a very popular game franchise.
It's a very, very, very good. Yeah.
One of the
Marvel
most
Rivals
played.
is pretty fun, Taylor, because all of the things that Overwatch has to do to convince you to like their characters, Marvel Rivals already
It's
has
built
done
in.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there's still some stuff that is just like the ultimates are not powered or like well balanced at all, but they've also been up for like 4 days.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. No, I'll do this right now. I don't care, Matt.
Do
what do you
it.
think about this? Sorry, I'm just looking.
Tyler, if you had to guess, how many people would
Dude,
you
like that. I like the
say
dark blue.
are currently playing Counter Strike 2 at this very moment?
Counter Strike 2. How many currently? How much? Dude,
How much? Yeah, concurrent.
Word is hard.
You're there.
Words are hard. 1.5 million.
No, it's not that big. 559,000 right now.
Oh.
For a
I'm s-
game that was pretty poorly received off the
I'm
rip.
sorry. I am
No, facts.
terrible. Did you explain what was so great about Counter Strike?
Just a competitive. It's like a. I don't know how to explain it at all.
Yeah.
Does it have like cool shooting mechanisms like Halo or something?
It was
No.
it was basically the first competitive shooter ever,
Yeah,
really. So it's just
but
kind of
it's not
evolved from
like
there.
Call of Duty. It's like it's its own. Maybe
What's that
maybe
Call of
like
Duty
Search
you
and
ever
Destroy
played?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. Yeah, it's like that.
Oh,
I know he's played. Yeah, but that's typically all.
Golden Gun.
Mm,
Yeah, I played a little Golden
an
Gun in my
absolute classic.
time.
I wasn't even
Golden Gun.
born when Golden Gun came out, man.
Yeah, but I popped out my N64 and
is
popped
that where you
in
start out with like a
and
knife
1v1
and then you
one
like
is-
level up?
No, know your
Oh.
skills. That is
Mm.
gun game. Golden Gun is
First one on the stream.
you
That's number
cannot be
70.
running both of these, bro. I thought you
We've been live for
like
11
missed
minutes.
2 weeks of classes to play Black Ops 2.
Yeah, but I don't. I didn't play that, dude. All we played, or all I played was the one where you have like the 3 different letters that you're trying to capture their areas. What's that called?
Oh, that's called 3 letters.
Mm.
ABC.
yeah,
Correct me if I'm
ABC.
cooked, but I thought we were talking Golden Gun and GoldenEye 007.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
what we are actually.
Yeah,
talking
Okay.
about.
I know that,
I was like,
but
wait a
that's why I was like, "What's Matt?" Matt was trying to like take me a whole nother route.
But I was saying you were confusing it for gun game,
Yeah,
and I was saying I thought you were a heavy Black Ops enthusiast.
Left, right,
Yeah.
center.
Left, right, center. We can have a. Actually, we could have a lovely time playing 4-man Black Ops split screen at some point in our lives. It's so good.
dude, Black Ops 2 just had me buzzing, man.
Black Ops 2 4-man split screen on an Xbox.
Newtown was nuts. Loved
Yep.
it. The boat, amazing.
Everyone loves that one.
Matt, how old were you when you're playing Black Ops 2?
I don't know, 11
You
to
weren't even
15, or 11 beyond
11 beyond. How old are you? 22 or 23?
23. I just turned 23 like last month.
Okay, so 23. So you're literally 10 years younger than me. Then yeah, you would have been 11 or 12.
Yeah, but remember when you had to McTwist over the helicopter?
Ooh.
SSX Tricky
Bro.
was the bomb.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Underground, I think, was the first game that I like truly played for probably like 1,000 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
I put
Underground
so much time
1
in
was
that
the
game.
best. Underground 2 was equally as good because that was like the first time you could create a park.
Mm.
That's
Scott,
cool.
we're gonna play this super fun game tonight where you tell us what to talk about for the podcast. I have a rant prepared on the Climo thing. That's all I have.
Oh, frick me. Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's just going in raw. I see how it is. Gosh, dang, bro.
All right, so
And I have, because I still haven't found my whiteout Marvel yet, and Birdie was sad for me that I couldn't buy another one. They sent me 2 of these. Shout out, good guy Birdie.
Those are nice.
It's more Climo adjacent, but I do have a rant.
Heard it from a friend who.
should we go? Should we go
I'm
for
down
it?
to go. I just don't know what we're talking about.
Wait, we need to discuss this challenge first.
Okay, no. Spring it on us. It'd be like a
Oh, yeah, I
surprise.
love that.
I'd
I
be
love a
very
surprise.
I'd very dude,
Well-
I cannot speak.
It is Corey's to spring on us.
I like a surprise.
Is your challenge good to go? You can spring it on us tonight.
Okay, here's what we're doing real quick. All right.
What are we talking Tyler wants you to
We
wait
start out
and
with howdy,
spring the
y'all.
challenge on us when we get to the challenge section after we talk about last week's challenge.
Guys, we should make merch that goes really well with this group of people. We should make merch that just says "Howdy, y'all" with an unfinished business logo on it.
Oh, wait a second. Let me put on this hoodie real quick.
Why was that so good?
Wow.
Because I've done it. I've done it before.
Because I've done it.
I've had to practice.
We used to, when we were in college, that was when like hybrid classes just started and they were testing it. And so we used to do dumb stuff to our history professor. And that was one of the things that we did.
I just rewatched it on the
super
YouTube.
comfy. Over there. Yeah.
Scott, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was that?
I had to give that an easy 8.
Okay. That's a pretty good. I like that.
Easy 8. 8's on the low end, I think.
All right. All right. So real quick,
8.5.
8.5. Okay. All right. I'm cool with that. All right.
Yeah, we got to get through this really quick so we can get to the backyard baseball stream.
Dude, it's been rough lately, dude. I can't figure out like the best way to play it. And anyways, so it's take a minute. So it's kind of like what we did before, where we each got a chance to say something, but like we all spoke way too long because it took 15 minutes to get the show started. So literally, it's 60 seconds for you to say whatever you want about disc golf to start off the show. It's kind of like what they did in like a Around the Horn back in the day as well, when they introed people. So anyways, take a minute. So each person gets 60 seconds to say whatever you want, either about yourself or something else in disc golf, or you can just say pass.
So what you're saying is I could take a minute and be dead silent, and it's just
that
very
would be
awkward.
so good.
Yes, yes. That's why I was like, you can say pass.
Everyone else is literally muted, and we're just like Corey's on the full screen. Just
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I have to be right back. I have to go be a dad. Hold on.
bye.
Gotta go beat an ass.
Oh,
Hello, everyone watching. I made a mistake on our merchandise, and I fixed it. Please go buy now. Wow. Unfinished business red. Wow. Park for par back.
honestly, turned out nice.
So what's the mistake?
The mistake was bringing up merch in the first place. I think. at this point.
I left a single black pixel on the version of the logo I'd used for our hats and toboggans, and they recognized that and
What
said
did you just say?
I said I left a single black
On our hats and toboggans?
beanies, whatever you want to.
That is two completely different things. A toboggan is a wooden sled.
You never referred to that
Toboggans
hat as
are
a toboggan.
also hats.
No,
Yeah, everyone
This guy,
refers to it.
this guy thinks he lives in Michigan, man.
Bro thinks he lives in Michigan.
because no one calls it that.
All over here we call it that. So in this hat, this nice
You live in the
unfinished
nowhere.
hat, I live
In the
on
nowhere.
I live at a ski resort where we've had snow every
They
month
often
of
wear
the year.
toboggans.
So we often wear toboggans. Our beanies and our hats, which are in black, red, and pink. We have trucker caps. We have dad hats. I accidentally left a single black pixel in this version of the logo. I couldn't use the more advanced version of the logo because it would have messed up the print. And so the company would not let me, it kept canceling any order that came through with one of those items because it saw the single black spot, said, hey, do you want us to update that to white? And then wouldn't let me confirm the update. So I reached out to the company. They were like, you're cooked. So I just went in and changed that black one to a white one and had to redo all those. But it now successfully works. So
Those
you can
pink
buy our
dad hat
merch.
I'm about to order is about to go so hard.
I bought that, or I put that on there just because I was like, I bet Taylor would like this pink.
I'm gonna rock with
Dad
that big
hat.
time. I'll rock with that.
This is just to get
large
you guys
time.
this. Corey picked out a really nice hoodie. I'm not going to lie. I have never had this brand of hoodie. I don't know. Was that a guess, Corey, or did you have hoodies of the same brand?
Oh, it's legitimately the cheapest one.
Let's
okay,
go.
that's
High quality merch.
I thought that was the case.
Yeah.
But this is like way better than the Gildan hoodies. So,
And also, if you look at like when you're looking for hoodies, like wholesale hoodies, if you look at
Hi,
the
Louis.
sleeves and stuff, see how like long the cuff is,
yeah,
the actual cuff. You can tell right there. If it's shorter, it's like a Gildan one.
yeah. Well, I saw the Gildan on there, and I was like, I just know I don't want to use that.
Freak
Anyways,
guild,
we have
man.
hoodies, we have t-shirts, we have beanies or toboggans, we have hats.
Dude,
They're nice.
I've never heard that before.
Question
That's
for the
crazy.
audience, unrelated. I just opened my email, so it made me think of it. How long, over under, do we think it is going to take for me to get my affiliate commission from Infinite Discs?
Which one do you guys?
Commission?
Wait, can you say how much money you got sitting in there right now?
Right now, I got $200 sitting in there.
Gosh, dang. All right, respect.
They might be waiting for Q1
Maybe. It's actually a good point.
because
I didn't think
yeah,
about that. I was just being
Bro.
annoyed, but that is a good point.
yeah, they might want to wait until the end of the year.
Bro, my because I'm doing government stuff right now. We're technically in 2025 Q1. It's the most confusing thing
That
ever.
is wild.
Anyways, but buy our merch. We made it as cheap as possible for you guys. We are in literally some cases not making more than a dime on this merchandise. But we wanted to offer a little something.
Some would say it's for the love of the
did a
game.
good job. It literally is love of the game. Yeah, maybe we'll make some like dry fits for the summer too.
Did you go over the thing or no?
Well, I don't know what thing you're talking about. I want to have merch.
Oh,
Surf.
There you go, Scott.
all right. Take a minute. We each talk for a minute. Whatever we want disc golf. Then it's the latest and greatest or not, which is literally just going to be 5 minutes of whatever's going on recently in disc golf that anyone wants to bring up. That would be like the Ken
I'm
Climo
gonna
stuff.
rant. I'm gonna rant so hard.
Yep. So the idea.
I like to give all of my
Yeah.
time to Taylor to rant.
I
It's
don't
a
actually
together.
have 5
It's
minutes, but
no. It's a togetherness. So if like we only discuss one thing for 5 minutes, fine, whatever. Or we can go push that a little bit longer. 5 minutes was just, obviously we're going to talk for longer, but that's why I said 5 minutes. Then it's weekly challenge update, and that's where we can discuss anything about what we did. And Corey's going to let us know his idea. And then literally it's just the floor is yours. So anyone wants to bring any topics to the table that they're passionate about for us to discuss, and then we all just discuss about it. And then it's Taylor's House of Horrors, which is his game. That's it.
haters
We should
would say that Taylor doesn't have a game today because he was really busy at work. The haters would be wrong.
Hey, haters would say that we should add in somewhere for me to mention merch in the actual recorded pod.
Yeah.
Throw
So
it
we
in
would.
wherever.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Wait, Tyler, where did you put this listing? I saw this. Oh, there it is. It's in general instead of day of notes. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh,
Guys, we can get ballistic rewards right now in Fortnite
Disc,
if we
disc.
play. Unlock
Yo.
a shield potion avatar decoration for 2 months. Only 15 minutes required.
That's wild.
Thank you, Tyler.
they're speaking another language.
Tyler, you're gonna go crazy on Fortnite ballistic mode. I can feel it.
Dude, you're gonna go crazy.
Corey
know what
Kramer's
ballistic
gonna
mode
go
is.
gas mode.
Corey Kramer hasn't.
Corey
I'm
doesn't
gonna
even know
gas
the on
myself,
button
dude.
of his PlayStation.
Corey doesn't
No,
turn
I
on his-
do. It's always updating.
Update that thing right now, so in 2 weeks we can play Fortnite together.
My younger brother used to get on every night after like midry training, and he would get on and then go, "It's updating. I can't play for 8 hours," because he has super slow Wi-Fi. And every week on Thursday would be like, You know what is about to happen, and he would just let it happen. He just runs through his game library trying to find one up-to-date game he can play with the homies.
Bro, that's the worst when you're on a call with somebody like, do you have Fall Guys right now? Like, what you got?
You're like, why are we even down to Fall Guys?
Yeah.
Bro, you end up playing GeoGuessr 1v1s, which are gas sometimes, but
That's why
That's
Roblox
unrelated.
is undefeated, man. It's just on the internet.
that is true. That is true.
Tyler, you want to run it?
I can.
My boy.
I don't even know if this is gonna
That's
be good
my
enough.
guy.
I'm watching a Fortnite stream right now.
I'm waiting for the time where we make Corey run it.
We did that one time.
Oh, did we? I already forgot. Too many episodes, man. We've been doing this too long.
Dang, I gotta.
It was the Pro Tour.
yeah.
Yes, you're right. Corey, do
Otherwise
they know
known as
that-
Corey's most prepared episode.
Corey, do they know that we're cooking right now? By the way,
Probably not.
He hasn't told anything about cooking.
shout out to this huge fucking pimple on my eyebrow too. Look at this.
Dude, get your
Yes,
girlfriend
bro.
to put some mascara on that.
All right, that's
It fixed
officially
me
where
up
the
right now.
podcast starts.
Dude, listen, one time when I was at school, this is my last thing. One time when I was at school, my school had this huge, my college had this huge set of double doors. And I went to the wrong one. So, you pull it and it swings open. And I'm used to dodging my head this way. But I go to the left one, pull it, dodge my head into the door, and I'm late for class. I crack myself so hard in the head with the door that I put a perfect straight up and down line right there. I literally was like, I had my mom meet me before I went into work, and I was
I'm
like,
just imagining
I need
this.
you to do, no
You
one
should
is
hook me
there.
up real
I
quick.
just go, wham, and I'm like, I need you to cover my head in mascara or make up something to make this go away. And she was like, okay, and I felt like such an idiot.
Why didn't you wear a toboggan?
Ooh,
It
classic
went
move.
below. Tyler, you heard the word toboggan. Corey's never heard someone use toboggan to refer to a beanie.
No, never.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Nah, you're
Wild
crazy.
work.
This is like
Oh.
50-50 on beanie versus toboggan in my area.
Toboggan is either a wooden sled or a disc golf course near me.
To be clear,
Toboggan Hill is what I know. Like when I think of toboggan, I think of hill.
I
Because
definitely,
we
when I
always-
hear the word toboggan,
it's-
I think of a hat.
That's so weird.
Are you serious, Taylor?
Yeah,
He's
I
not-
just
he's
Googled
not-
it. People in the southeastern United States often refer to a beanie as a toboggan.
Okay, Southeastern.
I thought you were trolling for a minute.
You guys both laughed at me because I have snow, and I've never heard that. Southeastern. That's not me.
you lit. Well, I think that
I'm in the
convention was-
Midwest, boy. I
yeah,
got
but
Fago.
You guys call
Boy.
shopping carts buggies?
Big.
Go get your buggy.
Fago, fuck yourself.
no, I do not. I do not call it that, Taylor.
Yeah, what
South
is
is
this?
wild, man. South is wild. I went to
I know what that
Minnesota
is. Talking about
and
What is this? What is it?
Fago.
It's a
I know,
Coke.
but what is Fago?
It's a Coke.
What's
I don't-
Fago, Matt?
I don't know if he's. Are you looking for that naming convention? Whether I call it Coke or pop or soda? Is that
It's
what
a
you're
pop.
asking?
It's a pop.
I also call it a pop, by the way.
No, it's
That
Coke.
is that's the default.
All right, so stop
What?
calling it toboggan
Matt.
and grow up.
You live in Maryland. You don't live in the Midwest.
I came from West.
He doesn't
Virginia.
live in
We're
Maryland. Okay,
hillbillies.
he lives in adjacent West Virginia.
Yeah, that is true. I live in
West
adjacent West Virginia.
Virginia.
I can be in Pennsylvania and West Virginia in the matter of
10
20 minutes.
One of
I'm
the only times I
confused.
truly ever heard a word and I did not know what it meant at all is I was in Minnesota for work and a girl was trying to say that she it was actively a blizzard in Minnesota. I was like, yeah, last time it snowed this bad, I biffed it in the parking lot. I was like, what is that
I
word?
do
Never
know
heard
that.
gift?
That's a
Never.
snowboard term.
Never in my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard that term plenty of times, and I've watched plenty of Biffs. They're hilarious.
Yeah, no
I
idea.
used to sit at my job at the ski resort and just watch.
You know what it
Southern-
means
Southern-
now?
Southern people.
I
Guy I was
I
with
used
was
to
from
wa-
Texas and we were both like, what?
what the heck?
You can just kind of the context, man.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I
like
do think
context
the
clues. I was
context-
like, I knew what she was going for. I was like, I've never
Yeah.
heard that word in my life.
But he says he's never heard that word. He understood it, but didn't understand. But it never.
That's
heard
how you
the
know
word.
it's a good word. If you can understand
That's
it
true.
with one
Yes,
sentence
dude.
of context clues.
That and how
It's
they say
almost-
do you want a bag with that? A bag?
Big. Oh my gosh, dude! Joe Henderson does her big reviews. Oh my! Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
I have not seen that. No.
I've seen
Oh,
her.
dude.
that like a bagel?
My big.
No, it's a. She's saying bag.
Bagel.
But she's just saying it.
Yeah,
You're talking about her. Yeah, she's like, this is the new grep bag. It's pretty
Bag.
good.
bag. This is my new bag.
Yeah, I just watched
She
her video
sounds
today.
she sounds extremely normal, and then when she gets to the word bag, she goes, "This is the new CX1 bag," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" Anyways,
What's that word for like a word that sounds like it?
Onomatopoeia.
Scott, I saw that reference.
I do know that the
What'd you
word
say?
exists, but I don't know what the word is called.
Onomatopoeia.
Is it an
Oh,
onomatopoeia?
Would it have been nice?
I would say
Onomatopoeia is a word
Biff.
that sounds like it's
Would it be? Would I would
Like
have
bang,
been intelligent
yeah.
if I had
I would say
posted a-
Biff is an
posted our
onomatopoeia.
freaking merch thing after I talked about it for 15 minutes?
All right, I'm running it. You better be ready.
We're
Just
recording.
we go.
in case anyone's interested.
Love it. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to episode 51 of Unfinished Business. Hope you're having a great week, except for you, Trevor. I hope you had a terrible week. But anyways, here's what we got going on for tonight. We got a couple different segments we want to talk about, and we're going to have to edit that out. I don't know how we're going to do that. And then
What did
not-
Trevor do?
we're
What
not
did
gonna
Trevor
edit that
do? We're
out.
not gonna, what did Trevor do?
I was talking about
and posted to Instagram immediately.
That and my clip for most likely to go bald next year.
oh boy, here
Sadly,
we
I
go.
did not. I was not familiar with this game, but I saw those wedding pics, and yeah, you're onto something. You're definitely
I
onto
know.
something with that one.
I don't know what Trevor did, but like it was just the first word.
I like
first
the
name.
anti-Robbie C
Yeah.
intro.
Yeah, you like that? That was on
Exact
purpose.
opposite.
Yeah. I don't know. Just trying something different. You know, something about Trevor came to my mind immediately.
Just
so.
trying something that's just actively
Yeah.
causing hate and spite in the world. You know how it is. No one's been doing that lately.
Listen,
I love
maybe
that.
Trevor did something. Maybe Trevor did
true.
something, and he needed to be called out for it.
It's
I mean,
Trevor
I don't
Bauer.
know. Just never know.
Go
Well,
ahead, Tyler. Why don't you
well,
take this?
I
well,
am
let's
so
just
confused right now.
let's get right on with this week's
This
episode.
is a disc golf podcast. If you're new here,
All right. So let's just let's just take a minute.
I got some new
So-
discs.
So we each get 60 seconds to just talk whatever disc golf thing you want to talk about. So Corey, do you want to hit it first?
Yeah, I got some new discs.
All right, you're on the clock.
Tyler almost got a new disc, but he didn't answer me in time. I was at a Play It Again.
I know.
In
Hurts.
the Chicagoland area, and I picked up a Legacy Fighter. Cool disc. It is a
Ooh.
10305.
Oh, okay.
What's this? 304,
boy.
305. I don't know. It's a beef boy. I kind of got it just to like compare to the Hellfire. I also got this gray and red one. It's really nice. And then I can't remember what his name was, but someone emailed me
Trevor.
and said, "What's your address?" And he sent me an Innova Monster.
Dude, wait till you throw that back.
So, so I'm gonna. I don't know if should I do a video comparing all three of these, or should I do this as like a lunch break?
Lunch break.
I think
Yeah.
you could do
Okay.
both.
Give away the disc that you
Both.
got in the mail.
Okay. I still need to give away the two discs that I have.
to me,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also bought some material, but I can't talk about that. So who wants to talk next?
I also got some discs, and is a perfect
Yay!
prelude into what I'm going to spend my 60 seconds on.
Good. Hold on. Good word, dude. Prelude.
Pro's popping that out.
Holy
At 9:23
crap, dude!
on a-
Have you seen the new Prelude?
You
Honda
just
is
hit
back.
Corey's spot with that word.
I did.
Honda is back, guys.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh
all the
my
way back.
goodness. All right.
I
continue.
will extend 10 seconds. Go ahead.
Thank you. I want to know if anybody else has done this. We've talked about this. I talked about it in my most recent video. The last time I played disc golf, subsequently like 2 weeks ago, I lost my putting putter. I don't know where it went. I made a putt. I went to putt on the next hole. It was gone. I walked the course 2 more times looking for that thing. It was absolutely gone. Sucks for me doubly because I can't buy that putter anymore.
Doubly
It's
as
out of
two?
there.
What the frick? Get that man into the 20 stack.
Just keep on going. So good guy Birdie sent me some blackout marbles instead of the whiteout marbles that I
wow.
was putting
Heck
with.
yeah.
But these are
Can we
sick.
please call them Batman marbles?
Yeah, but every time you putt, you have to go, "Ooh, where's the putt?"
No, you
Yeah.
got to go.
Batman impression.
Rachel!
Where's the basket?
But let me know somewhere if you've ever just lost your putting putter. I genuinely think the aliens.
I
took
did
it. It was
for a
just
minute.
gone.
I threw a putt. I left the course. A half hour later, I look in my bag. It wasn't there. I drove back. It was in the same basket I left it
Nice.
in. So
That's awesome.
I
Thank God no one
posted
else
on
pissed off.
Facebook, man. Facebook, nothing. Just that thing has vanished. I think it's karma for saying I'm gonna putt with Toombs. My putter just said, "All right, I'm out."
have you filmed there since or played there since?
I have not. No, it's probably like an hour drive for me, so it's not somewhere I can easily just like go.
Because I was
and
gonna
look for
say
it,
maybe
but
next time you go, it'll just be
just appear somewhere.
yeah.
That's why I literally spent an extra probably hour and a half there, just like walking around playing some holes, just like because I knew I wasn't gonna come back for a while. So it's like I gotta try to find this thing, but
Have you guys seen that
Vanished.
the chimpanzee or the monkey? He's like, oh no, that's what I'm thinking about right there.
yeah, that was probably more than 60
Rose-
seconds, but I need to know who
It's
else
all right.
is in there.
Matt gave you the extra 20 for using the Brazzy word. So,
Yeah.
I used 2 of them there, so
Yep.
he gets a
all
lot.
right, Matt, you get your 60 seconds. Go.
I've been working on form stuff. I'm 3 weeks into form stuff. I'm throwing faster on standstill than I was throwing on full power shots before. So kind of a W. Bad news. Everything either comes out like a missile. No, everything comes out like a missile. High and on hyzer. And I just almost chopped down a full tree on my home course. Just destroyed a P2. Just threw it like 100 feet on a standstill and just shot it like it just launched into it. But pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already beating the numbers really, really quickly. So very exciting. But that's it for me.
Speaking of standstills, I think I can throw a standstill just as far as I can throw a normal shot, both backhand and forehand.
I
At
gotta
least
try
right
this
now
out.
in the cold.
I think Corey does more standstill throws on screen for his YouTube channel than anyone else in YouTube.
Oh well,
Outside
then
of
just wait for
Blitz
Friday.
You do like at least 2 a round, it feels like.
That is
Well, I
true.
did an entire round of them. They were putting.
I
technically,
honestly
but
cannot remember the last time I threw like a full power standstill.
they're so fun.
Neither have I.
That's
That
it.
does not sound fun to me. But
And
I'll try
honestly-
it. You know? I gotta test this out.
Taylor, to be clear, not fun at all, but I did like 20 sessions of standstill and now they're fun. But yeah, the guy I'm working with is like, hey, my standstill is within 3 miles an hour of my actual X step. He goes, so if you just get good at that, I think you just dodge all these things. And he was right. But I used to hate, like I would throw standstills because they went less far. It was like an automatic distance limiter. But now that doesn't even work. So kind
Yeah,
of an
plus-
L on my part.
Plus, you got to get used to them for when they change the Pro Tour
Oh, the
to
rules
have
change.
standstill zones. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to try to talk as fast as I possibly can.
Oh, brother.
Got this disc. It is really, really good. It is the whatchamacallit. See how much dome this sucker has? This is that new Sexton Firebird. I was ripping it all over it. What? Oh, you're clocking me. 24 seconds. What the?
Dude, you've
No
been
way.
Yapping, you've been yapping
Skipping.
for a while.
No, I have not.
Hurry it up, dude.
You're running out. You're
You're
out of
old,
time,
man.
brother.
You don't even
All right,
know
I'm
how much time you got.
I'm just going through
anymore.
my whole new bag. Stone steadies.
What does that plastic feel like? Like, what would you compare it to?
Breakers. I've got a chicane. Jawbreaker zone. This disc. This disc.
So good.
Bro just
SP Rip.
edited out his own cuss words.
This. Quake. I got the soda. That sucker is flippy, Matthew. Goodness
I told
gracious. Midnight Pipeline. Ice Pipeline.
Soda, bacon soda.
This
you-
dude, so freaking good. And then
Is
I've
this
got
in the bag?
this
Yeah,
dude.
it is. It is.
All Tyler posts.
Gorgon.
Tyler's put out 4 in the bags before I've put out 1
Dude,
this year.
This thing is so
It's
freaking good.
It is
Facts.
so sick.
Facts.
I was throwing consistently like over 400, like easily over 400. So good. So then I started throwing the Pro. Pro is not flippy, but like pushed, and it has dome. Synops is my bomber forehand. There you go. That's what I'm throwing right now.
Tyler's ruining any audio only things by punching his mic senseless.
The
Tyler,
first
you
time
said-
was so
you put
good.
me on a 25-second clock, and you cut me like
and let me tell
30
you what,
seconds.
you might have went 2.5 minutes. Tyler, you said you wanted a flippy fairway, and I knew the soda would be pretty dang flippy. It's already starting to become pretty dang.
I don't
flippy.
hate it. I don't hate it. I
Yeah,
don't hate it. I'm just saying, like,
I-
that sucker is like it like flips flat, and then it goes.
Yeah, you said you wanted to flip that,
And
didn't you?
never. It's funny though because it flips, and you're like, okay, it's gonna hold that, and then it just
And it starts
keeps drifting. It's like, whoa, that
Yeah,
thing is.
it's actually really bad for me right now, but
Anyways.
it is fun.
Well, listen,
I will
I was not planning on doing that, but Matt put me on the clock, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go through the whole bag right now then.
So what was
Small
the
bag
disc you were
update.
throwing in Charlotte? Was it an F3?
Yeah, F3. No. Yes, blue F3.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I was gonna say.
Are other
Beat in.
F3s not like that?
You have to beat it in.
Okay.
You
Once
couldn't-
you-
you couldn't just go like F5 and get there.
So the thing about a beat in F3 is it'll flip and drift a little right and then come back. An F3 will flip up, go straight, and then fade. But you'll get a little drift, like late drift, on a beat in F3. It's
What
a
about an
god
F5? Have you
flip
ever
up.
tried it?
Yeah, I threw an F5 for a long time,
Have
and
you
then I
tried?
switched
Have
to
you
the
thrown
F3.
an FX4?
Yes. Flip up, drop.
Have you ever
What-
tried
what are
getting
these?
alive?
What are these scientific calculators or what? Where-
Very.
Have you thrown the TI-84 yet? Yes or no?
Hey, Will's changing the naming convention.
I haven't thrown one of those, but it's a classic, very reliable. Just
Yep.
make sure you got good
Yep.
batteries in it.
Exactly.
I have been blessed in that I made a video and said I didn't have a flippy 9-speed, and then my dynasty the next day was like, all right, I'm flippy now. Bet.
Let's go.
It started
I
sweating.
don't know.
It was like,
I don't
it
know
might-
what happened, but that thing was like, all right, bro, I got you.
Exactly what that boy needed.
All right, well, let's get into our next segment, latest and greatest or not. So this is what's going on in the world of pro disc golf that you want to just bring to the table real quick. And I think Taylor has the floor.
I have a rant. I don't know where this is going to go, but I have a small
Buckle
rant.
up, everybody.
I've been thinking
Seatbelts
about-
on. Seatbelts on.
So here we
Seat-
go. We're going to talk about. I'm
Or
gonna
put
use
your
my-
seatbelt on. I'm not having you go through the windshield.
Strap in.
Okay, good.
Yeah, just do the sound effect too. So I want to talk about Ken Climo for a little bit, and maybe not in the same way that a lot of people want to talk about Ken Climo. I will go on the record and say currently I don't know if I fully believe that it's actually going to happen. Ultiworld is obviously a very reputable source. It's not Disc Golf World, and they're like, Ken Climo follows Discraft on Twitter, so he's signing there. Let's make a video. But more than anything, for me, this is an indictment of Innova Champion Disc. If I'm a player, if I'm Calvin, or anyone that wants to sign with Innova, what do I have to do to be worth your money? Paul's not worth your money. I'm not the greatest of the current generation. Ken Climo's not worth your money. Not the greatest of all time. So what are we doing if I'm a player? Like, why would I ever want to sign with a company that clearly has no investment in me when I could go to a Discraft who is doing the best player marketing of any company in the sport? I will say I poked around Innova. I feel like it's not promoted very well, but how they sell their players on their website is the best of any company, in my opinion. It's how I would set it up. So you go to the player themselves, they have their bag listed in every plastic of the disc, and you can just go buy it, which I think is sick. That's how it
smart.
should work. I also think that those players should get like a kickback from sales from that page, but that
I was
probably
gonna
doesn't
say
happen.
it would be really cool to like be able to click on that and be like, purchase this, but that link directly goes.
It's
to
like
that.
an affiliate link to the pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it should be set up. But no, more than anything, I think as I've thought about it more, like the biggest takeaway of this for me, even if Ken goes to Discraft or not, I have zero interest as a pro player of working with Innova at all. I feel like how am I ever going to be worth more than Paul or Ken? And you let them walk, right? Like you don't want to pay them.
So one thing I will say to that is maybe Nate Sexton for what I kind of talked about earlier, which was That is the single greatest signature series disc ever to hit the market. And they've released 2 releases. One sold out in 2 minutes. The other one sold out in 5 minutes. So that's probably the only player that they'll ever do. And that's not even because of the player. That's because of the disc.
Right.
What about like an Isaac?
No. Why?
What do you mean?
I mean, what's the difference between Isaac and Ken Climo other than their age?
No, I'm saying, what if Isaac goes there? Does that restore your faith in, or would that restore people's
They would
faith
have to
in
do
Innova?
something different. I mean, think about it this way too. Like, obviously, if Discraft is paying that money to Ken, they're confident that they can recoup that. Even if it's one disc drop that we have like X mold, this is Ken's mold, they're confident they can make a profit on that. Why can't Innova? If you already have the legacy, if you already have that story to tell, they're not.
Well, we
doing
don't know the
anything with it.
background. We don't know the background of.
That's
whole
very
Ken.
true. And a lot of people will say that relationship was not very good for a very long time, but that's still more on
I don't know.
Innova's side to me. Like, market, you have the opportunity to market like a Tiger Woods figure of disc golf, and
Yeah.
he has been doing nothing.
I mean,
Which
how
could
much
be
do
a
you
Ken
think
thing.
How much do you think Calvin makes?
I don't know.
Dude,
It's a
I
great
think
question.
I think he was going to make $1 million over 4 years. I have
250.
I have heard from
Yeah,
some
250.
very strong influence people that it's 250 a year.
Okay, so 250 plus 100 of just touring. Like, he made 100,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he's making 350. I don't think
And-
Innova's cutting him down by saying 250 a year. That's great. And I think it's also very realistic for him to be one of the best players and be making that when it's not COVID time.
I don't think Taylor's disagreeing with you, but like, for instance, if you go to another company, there's a chance they will make the disc you want. If you go to Innova, they will never make the disc you want because they have a million discs already. Like, they're not making anything new, you know?
Yeah, Scott.
It-
I think Scott points it out perfectly in that, like, no player is going to be bigger than the brand itself. And I think my point is less current player, like, what can you do for me now, and more so like Discraft and Yuli, right? Yuli's not playing anymore, but he's still a very strong influence at Discraft. He's the captain. He has molds. They're continuing to support him. I think Innova has now the track record outside of German Yuli, who we've kind of yet to see. I think, or not Yuli, Sexton, German Sexton. I think Sexton's a much better kind of comparison to the Yuli of he's not really playing anymore. But the majority of that, again, comes from the Firebird and commentary, unless Innova specifically for me. Whereas other companies have given you an example. I think Will Schustrick's like an extreme example with Prodigy and Kale being very bought in, longtime players. Yuli on Discraft, hey, we're going to get behind this guy. We're going to support this guy. Innova has 2 of the greatest to ever play the game. Now you can go somewhere else. We're not going to
I do think Nate Sexton was flash in a pan because he actually went to Innova and was like, hey, like, I really want to get this mold to look like this, and this, so it flies like this. And so I feel like that was the first time they did that. And all of a sudden it's sold out, and it's always been a bestseller disc. But I don't know if any other player has come in and had the same desire to change the disc like Nate Sexton did. So that's another thing that I was thinking about too, is like, I was thinking about Calvin, like, how much does he want the Destroyer to really be manipulated and be
Right.
different? So,
And it's interesting that they've
it's-
pushed
yeah.
Calvin's more of like Calvin's disc to Millennium. I feel like with what is it, the Vela? and
very
Draco.
interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think that's because it's there's the difference right there. Like, there's 1,000 different destroyers. There's also stock destroyers. If you put all of Calvin's stuff to Millennium, they know where like Calvin is selling. As opposed to like, oh, Calvin's on the destroyer, but like we sold 100,000 of them last year. How many
Right.
were
Like,
actually from
how much can
Calvin?
you attribute to Calvin, right? Yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to like, oh, we can literally dissect how many Calvin Millennium discs sold because that's it.
Yeah.
There's not that many Millennium fans.
It's just really strange how Innova was just like, we've dominated the markets. We don't need to sign and spend any more money on players to promote our disc because we have our disc and every single like little store possible. We like all the like the beginner disc and stuff like that. And then Discraft was like, we're going to push these players and market the players. I wonder if Innova sees themselves as missing out on an opportunity to do all that and they're late to the game, or they're just like, nah, we're just happy to keep doing what we're doing.
I think they're
Yeah, I
just
think-
happy.
I think it
How
is
much money
very
do you
set
think
in their
they make from
strategy of-
just? How much money do you think they make from just like Dick's and Walmart?
That's what I was gonna say. Like being the
Yeah.
retail guys, like
That's what I'm
just
saying. I get
being
that. That's
the
why I said
introductory
that,
brand, yeah.
They do not care.
Yeah. And this brings up like a discussion we were having about Kin specifically. My question would be like, maybe this is what Innova's figuring out is like, how many extra players bought a stock stamp Wraith that Kin was on versus not? Like, do you think
Right.
that's a thought in their head of like, if Kin's not on this disc, now we don't, if the contract was laid out that way, who knows? Probably wasn't, but like, we don't have to print this on here and we don't have to give them a little bit of money from it and we just keep the extra. Like, when they are,
Yeah, I think it's just a
Corey's
different
right, when
side
it's
of
everywhere.
thinking where like if you like think about Discraft's resurgence, like the players, why did you all just take a drink at the exact
me
same
and
time? That
Tyler
was
just
wild.
in the most flawless. I literally just looked at Tyler. I was so confused. What the crap? Continue,
But
Taylor.
no, I was going to say that if you think about like the history and the Discraft come up, I mean, players saved Discraft, right? Like them signing Paul brought Discraft back. You think about Discraft before that, it was like the dubstep commercials and the zombie logo and like flashing in my face on any Joe Mess coverage. It was terrible. Where them really focusing on, I think them super focusing on Paul and like selling that really helped shaped what Discraft is now. I guess what I don't understand is why wasn't, and it may be a Ken thing again, like Ken has not been involved at all for a long time. Why don't they take a swing at like, hey, what if we make a really sick ad campaign around Ken and make like a 20-year anniversary Ken rock that has a super sick stamp? Let's put it out. Let's see how that sells and like see what we can do for both sides here. Because obviously Discraft sees large value in that if they're paying $200,000 a year to Ken for the opportunity. So I guess that's my disconnect is why was that never attempted? Even I obviously don't know internally. I don't think Ken would not be amicable to Innova like coming to him and saying that like, hey, we know you have this offer for Discraft. What if we try some new things like for a year and just see what happens?
The one thing I was thinking about is, do you think this matters about how he was having some, I don't know for a fact, so I'm just going to say it like this. He was having some,
Financial troubles.
no, I was going to say drug problems, but that's not putting it down softly. I wonder if
financial problems.
Financial problems.
That would have been a softer way to say that exact same thing. But
I
okay.
wonder if that like hurt, if that issue like hurt his image so much with Innova, like they didn't want that kind of individual representing them back in the day, that now like the relationship was so torn that they felt like they couldn't do anything with him. I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, realistically, if you think about it, like Kenny's tie to Innova was like, hey, I'm throwing Innova. I'm sponsored by Innova. I won 12 times in like the 90s. What other option you really got in the 90s? Like everybody that was good was throwing Innova, right? Like it's not like it's not like in today's game where if like, you know, I don't think that's why to me, I don't think it has the same magnitude as when Paul left Innova. Cause even then like lesser options, but there were options, right? Like he could have joined the wave and gone to Prodigy. That was very easy for him to do. But yeah, I guess my disconnect and like, I think the biggest thing for me is like, this is another piece of the puzzle of Innova letting a player go and really showing, I think, their colors of we do not care about the player. Like Innova is the brand. We're selling it in Walmart. Everybody starts with Innova. We're chilling, bro. We don't need you. And
It's
we'll
just
see
so
how that
curious.
plays out in the long run.
It's
Sorry.
so curious at why they're paying. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I'm so curious about why they're paying him $200,000 a year to do what. That's what's going to be so interesting. I'm not even going to speculate. I'm just going to wait. And see.
I've kind of flipped my opinion on this. Where first I was like, "What does Discraft gain with Ken?" Like I almost said Kenova. What does Discraft gain from Ken?
We need to start that on some social media platform. Hashtag Kenova.
Kenova. I will say, obviously, tongue-in-cheek references. This was a large discussion in our Discord when this news broke. Brixton Disc Golf heavily on the side of like Discraft gains a lot from Ken. I keep wanting to say Kenova. I read it one time in the chat and I can't stop saying it.
Brixton not only says, "Hey, Discraft gains a lot," they also say Ken doesn't have to do anything else, and they gain a lot.
Just put a name on it, right?
Just put it, that's all he's saying. No media, nothing. He says actually not good for that.
There's a large. I mean, what did people collect in disc golf before disc golf cards, right? Discs. People buy discs for no reason. I think the first run they make of either an approved mold that this is Ken's mold, or even they just say like, "Hey, here's the Ken." Whatever. Obviously, it's weird if it's a buzz. He never threw a buzz. Nobody cares. I think enough people will buy the first run of those things that it covers a majority of that contract.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, look at what Nate Doss
Climax, yes,
and
the Ken
Macbeth
Climax.
did.
Yeah.
So Paul Macbeth
this-
took the old TI, added a stamp, and made it a collab.
Yeah.
Paul Macbeth,
Yeah.
Nate Doss disc.
Yep.
And that force sold really well.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen with a Penn McClimo disc?
Yep.
Because that thing's gonna sell out instantly.
That's
I'm
what.
just saying. They take
This is-
Juliana from Innova 2. They have the four goats of the modern of disc golf.
Yeah.
But Paul has always stated he wished Ken would do more in disc golf. So I wonder if Paul had some influence in going to Discraft and saying, "Hey, bring this guy over.
I was gonna say
let's do this. Let's do that." I've been thinking that the whole time. I just kind of been, not stating it. And
in all honesty, $200,000 a year is a spit in the bucket for Discraft.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
I think it's
Corey
hard to
does their
say.
financial books, so he would know.
You would know.
Yeah.
I think that's the weird juxtaposition of it too, right? Where like we're in this time where obviously most disc golf companies are very down right now. I think it's just more, again, proof in the pudding of like Discraft's doing very well right now.
Discraft also I would say the majority of their sales is Ultra Stars or whatever they're called.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Majority?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, they are cheap.
They are
and
like-
you can buy 1,000,000 of them.
they're
yeah,
like
and
the
they're-
official frisbee.
they're
of
the
anything
official-
ultimate. Yeah.
Yeah. They're everything. So,
All right, let me state my take very clearly here because
We don't have time.
Brixton is chirping.
I
gonna
took
say,
everybody's time for this.
We've got
segment, so-
there's a lot you can talk about.
Let me state this. My opinion is if they sign Ken for 5 years, 6 years, I don't disagree that the first drop, really regardless of what it is, will make a lot of their money. My question is like 2 or 3 years into that, if they're not really doing anything with Ken, what are we seeing from there? But I do think still his discs. But if they do media stuff with Ken, I'm down with it. If they do media stuff with Ken. But Brixton, you're telling me right now that Ken you shouldn't have him on
He
media
doesn't
stuff.
move the needle.
I'm a couple years down the road. Corey, please speak. I'd love to hear it from you.
True or false? Simon Lizotte most likely made all of his money in the first year
Yes.
back for
Absolutely.
MVP.
Yes.
Without a
Yes,
doubt.
you 100% did. I agree.
True or false? He probably makes a lot of money for MVP the following years, but does it have to be the same as the first?
No.
If he fully covers it, no.
Then what does
What?
it matter?
I'm asking
You're-
how big of a difference is that?
But you're telling me that, okay, say it is 5 years and that's $1 million.
Yeah.
You don't think Ken Climo couldn't make $1 million in the first year of saying, "Hey, this is my first Discraft disc." Boom.
I hope he has royalties though. I hope he just doesn't have the flat
Yeah,
I think
200.
the sad
No,
thing
no,
for
no,
Ken
no,
is he's
I'm
like
s-
3
has to
years
have
too
royalties.
late, man. Like if Ken did this 3 years ago, business would have been
Dude.
booming.
It would have been
Boom.
insane.
I don't think it matters.
He has to get royalties.
He's showing up in his own McLaren, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Exactly, man.
But
Climb up.
here's what to be clear, once again, if he does media stuff, if he does other things, I think this is an easy lock. But if he does nothing, and he pops a couple collab series with Macbeth out. Macbeth will sneeze in the direction of a disc, and Bros will pop $40 out for it instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, this one has Macbeth's pee in it. This zone has Macbeth's bathwater in it. Oh my!
I'm
day.
buying that. I'm
Yeah,
buying
but
that.
people were doing the same thing for Ken with him being a phantom. He didn't do anything for Innova, and everyone still bought Ken Climo stuff because it said 12.
It was stock stamp stuff.
I would say I don't know if
It's
a lot
all
of people are
stock
buying
stamp.
like specifically
Yes.
like, hey, I'm buying this because Ken
all
Climo's
of the
name's
fire.
on it.
If you go to a Dick's Sporting Goods right now, the Firebirds Wraiths in Champion
you-
Classic are all stock stamp.
That's fine.
That
So
have-
is
that
so was
have-
half of Discraft stuff when Paul
Right.
first got on there. You couldn't get a zone without a signature of Paul Macbeth. I don't give a shit about the Paul Macbeth signature.
Yo!
and he's banned. But my
Somebody
my
ban that
point
guy.
being, this is the discussion I want to have is what is the difference in Innova or in anyone of the stock stamp disc having Ken's name on it or not in sales? They're still
They'll
selling
make
the
money.
same-
Corey already stated he'll make money the first year, and then after that, who
Yeah.
cares?
And like that's what I'm saying. If they do stuff, media stuff, then cool. I think they'll make some money. But if they don't do any media stuff, I do think this is
I
directly
mean, how much do you
because
want
of
Ken in
you're-
front of a camera, though?
You're talking
don't
about
know.
Ken.
That's what I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
you're making it sound like Discraft is going to go, "Hey Ken, here's a camera. You better go do this." No, Discraft has a media group that's going to just make everything for Ken.
Yeah.
All he has to do is stand
Right.
in the warehouse.
I'm arguing with Brixton, who's saying they aren't gonna do that. Brixton is literally saying, pay him $200K, put him on a couch, he'll do his job. You don't have to do any media stuff with him.
I think
That's
that's
what
true
Ryan-
for the
that's
first
Ryan's
release.
argument.
No. I think what Brixton is saying is you don't have to because he's that big.
Right. He can go take a nap on the couch and
if
move.
he's that big, though.
Can
I mean,
climb out.
He's that big, dude.
of-
And also,
what
If you
percentage
started-
of the
if you
disc golfing
started during COVID,
population?
you don't even know who Ken Climo is. The only reason you know Ken Climo is because his signature is on the stock stamp Firebird you were trying to buy, and that was the only option they had.
I mean, here's the thing though: if you're showing said person who's never done disc golf, what disc do you want to buy? The Paul Macbeth 6-time or the Ken Climo 12-time?
Paul Macbeth 6 times.
you know how many people I have played disc golf with, and they said, "Yeah, I bought this because I could probably throw it really far." It says it went 1,100 feet. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Once again, my statement is if Discraft does some media stuff with him, but Brixton has stated they want him to sit on the couch and they shouldn't put him in front of a camera. Those are his two things. They want him on the couch. They shouldn't put him in front of a camera.
Look, I'm a guy that had a Ken Climo bobblehead in my room.
Yeah.
I don't think people. I just genuinely don't know. I shouldn't say I don't think. I
You
don't
still have that?
know. I don't. Surely
That's
it's somewhere. I don't
actually
know where it
crazy.
is.
That
If
would-
I could,
that is-
pull, if I could pull that
buy
out somewhere.
that from you in a heartbeat, dude. It would go right next to my Stan Lee.
Oh,
So the larger discussion I'd like to have is what. So Ken
like this isn't large enough.
Ken last year goes on Barodi and Yuli's podcast, and then commentates and plays like one round at USDGC. Did he do anything else big?
No.
He commentated at US
Interview
Open, but
Which interview? The
with
Brody one?
Bearhart. No, Bearhart.
Oh, that too. Thank you. That's what I was.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
So that's yeah. So that's my like three things. Do you think so? I've heard this theory that Ken owes Innova a bunch of money. Just this year, he paid them off. Do we think that's and now he could take Discraft's offer? Do we think Discraft was offering this every year for the last 3 years, or do you think that these couple resurgences he's done in the last year made Discraft go, actually, we should snag that guy?
No, I think, it's-
Ken saw COVID money and said, "Yo, I'm gonna get back into this thing right quick."
Bro got in a little. Well, I guess not that.
Okay,
late, but a
here's
little bit.
my theory.
He is definitely
Here's
is
my
late,
theory.
but that's what I think.
If
Older guy
Ken,
taking some time.
no, if Ken owed Innova money and he was just using the royalties to kind of pay them back, he could literally sit there and do nothing. And he's like, yeah, you'll get your money. You'll get your money. You'll get your money. He starts doing this stuff and getting extra money on the side. And then he finally pays off Innova and says, you know what? We're done. Like, I'm over this. I owed you money my entire life. I'm free now. I think that's when Discraft came in and said, wait, I thought you were Innova, but it turns out like you were just a contracted person.
Yeah, but I'm saying they don't have any like feelers. Like if we're saying Discraft's going to offer them $200K, how much does Ken have to owe Innova that Discraft doesn't say we'll buy you out in the height of COVID? How do they not say?
Exactly. I don't think that there was a shot. I think they thought Ken equals Innova.
Yeah.
And we found out just now Ken does not equal Innova. Ken
actually
owed
hates
Innova.
Innova.
And yeah, like
but
now he's gone.
We don't actually know that.
But if the speculation is true, that means that Discraft literally just wrote a check one day and said,
That would make a lot of sense.
hey, I heard you're off Innova. I will literally give you $200,000 right now to come make some Frisbees with us. That's all.
So what you're saying is Ken announces, hey, I'm no longer on Innova, and then Discraft hits him up.
10 minutes later, he gets a phone call from Discraft.
Okay, I understand. I could agree with that statement.
Because if they knew that Ken would leave Innova, but he couldn't because of money, 100% they would have bought him.
I was gonna say,
Do you guys think it's possible that Discraft was really trying to sign the guy behind the Ken Climo Twitter account and actually accidentally signed the real Ken Climo?
Oh,
Yeah.
bro. Because that's what Discraft has been missing out on. Memes. Not
That's
enough
true.
memes on there.
True.
So that actually makes a lot of sense.
I would really like to move the conversation
I'd love to move-
into because I think we have to talk about this as well because it's pretty big news. Maybe we'll end this podcast in like 3 hours. We'll see. But what do we think about the whole Will Shoestrick becoming new CEO of Prodigy? We talked about it a little bit in our Discord today, but we haven't had a chance to talk about it to our thousands of listeners. So this is what I'll say. I'll start off by saying this, and I already said this in our Discord. I think Will is known for someone who has really good character and really good people person within the community, and everyone loves Will. So I feel like it's only a positive move for Prodigy at this point in time. So hopefully it all works out. It's interesting to see if the company feels any differently or not with Will taking over. But I'm happy for him, and hopefully he does a good job. It'll be interesting to see what they do moving forward.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Prodigy hasn't been doing any motion lately, have they? Like, Will can only really make them go up.
They've been doing a lot of motion. If you think about
actually.
it, yeah, a lot of motion.
Well,
Fractal plastic, recycled plastic,
Isaac has
new run of disc.
Well,
Isaac's new
Isaac
disc.
has to throw an old Yuleberry disc from 2010 or whatever.
Doesn't have
And
to,
so- and
but he chooses to.
he chooses to. And they're all identical. And there's no reason he only wants to throw the super old discs, and the old Yuli and Germ discs are getting passed around to Prodigy players. No reason. But no, I think this is a good move because I think this only goes.
No, but you said they haven't been doing any motion with the innuendo of saying they're not doing anything but just sitting on their butt. No, they've done a lot of
They're
they've
doing
done a lot
stuff.
of changes.
Yeah, they're doing stuff, but they sued 17-year-old Gannon Burr. Generally, are looked down.
I don't know
at
why you think that
population,
that's
and then-
like he's not a 17-year-old kid. He's a professional athlete.
Who also had his adult guardian on the same contract who was also sued. So Gannon and his mom.
It's a professional athlete. It doesn't matter what the age is.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did the community view it badly?
Sure, but it
Was the
doesn't mean it's
community
not the
wrong?
right thing to do.
What? The community could be wrong.
I
I'm not
think
saying he did a bad
Prodigy's-
thing, but-
I think Prodigy's issue has been this seems so like blanket statement, but their marketing compared to everyone else's. Like obviously, if you had to say the top 2 marketing disc golf companies right now, who would you say? I have my 2 in my head. So who would you say?
Discraft, Birdie
Yep.
Disc Golf Supply.
Ooh.
Wow,
Clutch answer.
did not have that one.
Discraft, maybe Disc. I feel like it's Discraft at 1, and everyone else is just so far below.
I think it's Discraft Discmania, right?
Yeah,
I was
They've
going to
been
say Discraft and Discmania, but Discmania purely off the back of Silas Schultz.
doing.
Look, I'll tell you
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
the offer's out there. To our thousands of listeners, my offer is out there. Prodigy Disc if you would like me to represent you, I will do so for free because I love you. Somebody send that to Will.
Yeah.
I'm out of there.
Yeah,
I
I think
will
Prodigy is
also-
phenomenal too.
Will,
Yeah.
if you need help marketing, let me know.
Ooh,
This is-
that would
this
be
is
a
a-
great
I got
partnership.
some, I got
Yeah.
some I got some great ideas.
This is just a really good PR moment for Prodigy to kind of feel like a next step. You know what I'm saying?
But hold the
From a
phone.
guy everyone likes.
We need to say Prodigy's made their biggest move in the last couple weeks.
that is true.
That is
Facts.
true.
They
Facts.
signed Mac, and Mac might
And
change.
and
might change something.
and Tyler just announced that on podcast. Sorry, Mac. Hope you didn't have a little post coming out. I'm clipping it. It's going on the Instagram tomorrow.
I am
Gotta be
like
first.
99% certain that he announced that.
He
don't
would
know.
have to respond, but I don't think he can. I think he's
But
still.
no, I
all
think
right, wait.
I think
Thumbs up
I'm
or-
changing the
go ahead,
subject.
go
Will is you know, if he has no pull. I think Will is what he has done / what Prodigy has done in tandem in that community for disc golf has been nothing but positive. They've put in 6 courses I think in the area in like the past year. So I think a lot of people view Will in a positive light. All I got to say is keep that guy off Reddit and defending Prodigy because that wasn't the best look. But yeah, I think it's great. I will
Wait, I thought
be
that was Kale.
adding. I thought that was Will. That was like the whole tournament director drama, and Will was in there talking about how they did nothing wrong.
Oh,
and
I'm flip flopping. I'm flip flopping. Different Reddit. Too much
but I
Reddit
will-
drama.
too much
honestly.
Reddit. Too much Reddit. I will be putting a Prodigy disc in my bag to commemorate this.
Hooray!
Shout out Will. I didn't also actually need a straight mid that Corey gave me, and it's sick, and I just want to bag it. That's completely unrelated, actually.
But I think
I'm putting a specific Prodigy disc in my bag. It's not out yet, but it will be.
Also same.
Yep. Are we all just putting official thumbs up? We're happy that Will is. I think everyone is in agreement. This is a good this is a positive thing. Will is our new
think so.
CEO. Yeah, I don't think you'll find many disc golfers who are hating on that, except for maybe the old CEO. That might be one, but who knows? Even he might be like,
One last thing before we move on to our weekly challenge. Most exciting disc that was released in the last month or coming up? Go.
finish line sector.
What was the question?
Most exciting disc released in the last
Put
month.
the phone
Oh,
down.
the NSH Warp. I'm writing something down.
I think
Oh,
the
you got
only new
game?
disc I've tried recently that isn't the Warp, and I can't steal Corey's answer, was the Broderick Ultra. And that
Mm.
thing's pretty sick. So I'm going to go with that.
Ultras
That's my
are
answer.
nice, man.
Just gonna say, just because I found out how good it is, the Swirly Destroyer.
That
Yeah,
thing
the
is
Swirly
sick.
Destroyer is gas. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
Yep, I didn't know. I have a whole new love for destroyers again, which is really weird because
Should I just give up and start throwing destroyers?
Yes.
AKA the
Yes.
ones that the company that
I-
sponsors me makes.
Taylor, I have to watch a video of you throwing that Swirly Destroyer.
Yeah, it would probably go crazy with that thing.
I
I
have to see it.
gotta find that guy again.
gotta-
Oh,
yeah, I was
story
gonna
for
say,
the
you gotta
pod.
find
Story
that
for the pod. My guy Casey, local fan of the channel, just finished filming a video. I was walking to my car. He was like, "Hey, have you thrown these?" And pulled out a stack of 4 Swirly Destroyers. And I was like, "No, but I heard they're sick." He's like, "Yeah, I threw this one and bought 3 more instantly. You should throw them. Those things are sick." Scott, if only you knew that what that statement meant to me, you should probably just give up. There's a video ready to drop, man. It's ready to go. Any given moment.
Dude, I don't even like destroyers. Don't even like how they feel in my hand. Like I never liked. They were really bulky, and then I threw
Oh, I
that
think
one.
it's the greatest thing.
I threw that one like 3 times, and I just instantly fell in love with it. And I like even I'm like getting mad about that. I don't know what Brixton is talking about. Hey, while we're here, if you want, you can buy Unfinished Business merch. Hooray!
Oh, I saw that. I saw that, Brixton. I don't know what that is.
I'm wearing it right now for those listening to the pod. You
Oh,
can
it
check
says
our
par for par on the back.
You can
Okay.
check our Instagram. We have hoodies, we have beanies, we have hats, dad hats, and baseball caps or kind of trucker caps. We have t-shirts. We have it all. And check our link in our bio to get that. Thank you.
Check-
That's it.
check
Continue, Tyler.
Check it. All right, weekly challenge. We did a speed of 45. Anyone want to talk about their experience at all, or how did you do?
I got to so many discs that I didn't even need to throw some of them. And
I
I
threw
was
all of mine.
I
so.
was so speed challenge brained that when I got like a couple holes in and realized I didn't throw one, I was like, I'm just not going to throw that at all. But probably bad on my part.
I feel like it was nice being able to put in a 9-speed and a 12-speed in my bag. So that's the reason why it was enjoyable. But then I felt like I could have done a speed of 35. Like essentially what I did is I put in another 5-speed in the bag and a 7-speed. Like I could have taken any one of the 7 or the 5 speeds out, with just one or the other. So I felt like it was honestly unnecessary, but like speed 35 would have been fine, I think.
Yeah,
so I played really well. It was weird. I said this in our Discord, but all my pars and over pars were like terrible throws off the tee, and all my birdies were absolutely cracked throws.
I shot pretty good. The front 9 shot even. Back 9, I got to a hole that's a par 4, and I got a 6 on it, which just ruined everything. I was kind of stuck in the woods.
Yeah.
I thought I threw the Hellfire, which is very overstable. If you've never thrown one, it's supposed to be a beefcake. Well, I put it on the angle that like angle plus wind equals, it just turns into a roller and goes dead straight instead of panning out.
Gotcha.
And because I was trying to flex it, I was on the left side of like a wood gap that gets you into another opening. I put it on like a crazy angle, thinking that it was going to flex and kind of like pan into the tunnel, and it didn't. So it went straight into the woods. And then like 3 shots later, I got to the basket. So
yeah,
it was fun. Outside of that, it was a lot of the same of my normal bag, minus the other discs.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's how I felt too. I do have to say I was shooting my best round ever at my course, my local course at Super Long. I was 6 under, and I got to 17, very long par 5, and I was like, I can birdie this, like no problem. And I decided to go with a non-safe shot, and I double bogeyed, and I shot 1 under my best. So I went from being 1 over my best and then being 1 under my best. You ever seen that movie Tin Cup? Where have you seen?
Where did this come from? Whoa, where did this come from, dude?
Have you seen the movie Tin Cup, guys, or no?
No.
Right.
We're talking about over and under party. Have you seen the movie Tin Cup? Bro, are they paying you? What is going on?
Meet the parents.
No, what happens in the movie is he plays in the U.S. Open, which he qualified to be in, and he's known for being this head case but really good golfer. And the first round he plays really bad. The second round he comes out and plays like ridiculously good, and he's on 18, the last hole, a par 5. He's got a chance to shoot over the water, get on the green, and eagle for the lowest.
This with
Kevin Costner.
I think I know what the movie Corey's talking about, but is not.
Hold on, just let me finish. I'm almost done.
Right.
So he has a chance to go over the green, over the water, and 2 on a par 5, and have an eagle putt for the lowest round in the U.S. Open history. And he starts thinking about that instead of just thinking lay up to the water, chip on, and get birdie, and still shoot a really good round and shoot himself in the foot. And that's essentially what I did on 17, was thinking, oh, I am 1 better than my best score on this hole, but what if I did it 2 better? And so, anyways, that's what happened to me.
Is Kevin Costner the one golfing?
Yes. It's a phenomenal movie. You got to go watch it. Tin Cup. So,
okay.
Anyways, Corey, what's your challenge this week? Corey has a challenge, has not told.
Wait. Taylor.
Well, maybe Taylor can talk.
Oh, sorry, Taylor.
Crowdfunded. Everybody be thinking, you guys in the chat, about what punishment I have to film because I didn't do it.
Oh.
So
That's why we haven't heard anything.
Nothing to do with Tin Cup and a rant about that, but definitely not. Corey, what's your challenge?
I just got to say real quick, Scott is saying something about me and golf in the chat. Scott, I haven't talked about golf in like months, so
I have to give respect to that. This is the first golf discussion Tyler's had in a bit.
And it was a movie. It's not even a golf discussion. It's a movie discussion.
But hop
Well,
off
it's a movie
these.
about golf. I think we can qualify that.
It's a movie. All right, go ahead, Taylor. So what are you gonna do?
No,
But
I'm
he
saying
wants
we gotta
crowdfunding. He needs to
crowdfund
figure it
dude.
out.
All right,
Chat,
we'll figure it
come
out.
We
up
have
with
to
some
decide.
ideas, but yeah, I'll
All
throw
right.
them some.
All right, Corey.
Figure
Please,
it out by the end of the podcast.
Corey, please tell us about your weekly challenge.
The punishment is you can't drink that Chick-fil-A cup anymore. All right, go ahead, Corey.
That's lame. Okay, so what we're gonna do instead of doing the speed challenge, we're gonna be doing the stability challenge. And before we even think of the stability, we need to figure out how many discs do we think we need? What is the number of molds that we are comfortable with playing?
If you only can do one stability,
No. You'll understand after.
All right. So if you're playing in a PDGA tournament, like what is the least amount of
no.
discs?
Not PDGA tournament, just like
like we're
I
going
know-
out to play our
how many
local-
discs
how
did
many
you?
do we
Okay, you and Taylor both shot the best round ever.
With
How many
4
discs
discs.
was it?
With
Was
4
it
discs.
4?
Yeah.
Four and a putter, or 4 discs altogether?
4 discs altogether.
Okay, so should we do?
We should
That's
do
what.
four.
Well, that's what I'm
do
saying. If
four.
I went
See,
into a
that's-
tournament, like I'm thinking, I would feel really comfortable playing with like 5, maybe 6 if I'm playing in a
Corey,
tournament.
let's do
Okay,
4
so
discs and a
seven.
putter because I don't want to throw my putting putter.
So Scott said 5 plus putter.
I would agree
You're
with
saying we'll do 5 plus putter,
that. I
or
agree
4
with that.
or 4 plus putter.
5 plus
putter's
putter
chilling.
for me.
As long
Yeah.
as we say plus
I
putter,
could
I'm
go.
fine.
I would pay money to go play in a tournament and see how well I could do with 5 and a putter.
But you
Okay,
do have to
so
pay money.
five-
to get in those tournaments.
So
That's
5 and a putter,
Wait, now I'm gonna have to go do that in the spring.
5 and a putter.
Frick.
That's what you get to. That's what you get to use.
Mark it down.
Do you have a coin, Tyler?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, you got that Google, man. Google coin.
What's the okay? Well, and he's
Okay, I
getting up.
I thought he had a coin.
All right,
Oh
guys.
no, I
one
got
more
even
plug,
better.
go
A
on
mini.
merch.
I got a mini.
I had a
Right
It's
mini.
on
here.
Printful.
Okay. All right.
Head.
It's
So,
gas.
tails.
okay. So heads is going to be odds. Tails is going to be even.
Say that again.
Heads is odds. Tails is even. Do it.
Matt, call it.
Heads. Wait, why are we calling it?
Wait,
We don't
why-
need to
why are we
call
calling it?
this. Why the frick are we calling it?
It was tails.
Tails.
All right. So 5 discs plus your putter. Your putter obviously doesn't count, but your 5 discs, the stability of the turn and fade have to add up to an even number.
Ooh.
Oh,
So you cannot have any odd numbers.
Okay, I like it.
I like it. That's
All
cool.
right.
Yes.
That's
Put it in the challenge Discord, Matthew.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mac, we have
Hey,
your social security
dude.
number also on our podcast.
Mac, I am so sorry, man.
Dude, Mac told me like
Dude,
a week before he told you guys because I was harassing him in his DM to ask about it.
you're cool, Matthew. Thanks.
But I didn't tell you guys because I didn't know if Tyler was gonna do this.
Dude, you
Scott-
told
Scott said, "What? How do you add negative numbers?" So
you just add them. I'll be holding a.
If
you
Yeah,
just combined negative, like all numbers. So
Right.
-2 plus 3 is 1. So
Yeah.
that you can't use that.
right.
You'd have to use like a.
I'll be doing a math stream afterwards if anyone.
I like how
needs something.
Scott's asking us this, but yet he has not posted any of his rounds
Yeah,
in our
Scott,
Discord.
why don't you post around? buddy?
Despicable.
But
Despicable.
anyway, like for instance, a destroyer is -1,3. That's an even number. You could use that.
And I will.
Also, decimal like 0.5s. We're just disregard that.
Just disregard the 0.5.
Yeah,
do you
you
round
could
up?
Round up.
It's a-
round up.
round up. Do you want to round up?
You can round
It's
up.
a five.
I'm down.
Okay,
with
we'll round up.
5 and above, give it a
Round up.
shove.
We have to put that in the.
Okay, so
in the
question
Discord.
not for me, but for Scott. So it's all of your discs have to add up to an even number, right? So when you add the stability of all of them.
No, each disc has
No.
to add up to an even number.
Okay, never mind. Oh, I get it. I get it. It clicked.
Each
It
one.
clicked.
He got it. He
Okay.
got it.
I'm good. I'm
We're
good. I
good.
got there.
I'm
Plus,
starting to figure out.
plus, if you add all
where we
even
are right now
numbers, it is
mentally.
an even number.
Yeah, I did. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, bro.
All right.
I can't
I'm
use
actually.
my fjord. This sucks.
Oh, we
Worst
got
What
it.
is a
challenge of all
fjord?
time.
Gonna have to buy chicane.
3. It's
Oh, you can't
it's a stability
It's
of
4
3.
303. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, nope.
Cooked. Gotta find something else.
All right. So at this point, our part of the show where we're calling it "The Floor Is Yours." So anyone can bring anything to the table that we want to talk about right now.
The whiplash effect of pros making less money, showing in form reviews, whether they're good or bad, mystery boxes, whether they're good or bad, promoting their own discs, whether they're good or bad, actually posting on social media, whether the content is good or bad. I want to see how far this web spreads because there's some obvious things, but I think there's some less than obvious things. Have you guys noticed anything less than obvious? Like the obvious ones, obviously, are like, as I'm saying this, mystery boxes. Every pro just popping out mystery boxes. Eric Oakley's trying to sell prototype spices.
Dude, I love the pros popping out the mystery boxes.
not
I mean,
hating
I'm not gonna
I'm not
buy
hating
one, but I'm wondering why it took them 3 years to figure this out.
Corey Ellis is selling 3 discs for $80.
Dude, he knows what he's doing. Why didn't people do this earlier? I don't understand it.
Because they didn't need the money.
They didn't need the money.
No, they need the money.
So they're not entrepreneurs. I
That's
get
my
it.
thing. We have Austin Turner walking around at a 1031 rated player, and he literally just posts on his story, "Hey, I'm not sponsored. Companies, please hit me up."
Crazy.
you
And
are
he's really
desperate.
marketable. He's a lefty.
Yes.
He's a good-looking dude.
All right,
Like-
no one had admitted his voice, but Tyler brought it. Tyler's like, he's freaking hot as all get out.
That's not what I've said, but I did
Bro.
say if I had to have a tour player crush, it'd probably be Austin Turner. He's a good-looking.
If you get that guy
good-looking
at the
man.
Myrtle Beach Open, he will shred.
Yeah, I do like Austin Turner a lot. But the point that Austin Turner is just posting like, "Hey, companies, hit me up," and he's not getting hit up is crazy.
No one's got
That's
the
insane.
cash flow, bro.
But I want
Scott
to.
says in the chat, is players dropping off the tour a good or a bad thing? I would like to
Good
hear
thing.
how it
Good
could be a
thing.
good thing. Please tell me how it's a good thing.
It's going to be less saturated, so hopefully, I feel like they could possibly do more with less players.
Or
In what-
it gives
in
a
what way?
chance for new people to get into the positions that are open now.
That's probably true as well. I don't know. I have to really I haven't thought about it until just now, but I'm
The
pretty
biggest thing in
sure
my mind is the decrease in tournament purse across the year.
that would be
is
the only thing
going
I'm thinking about.
to be very largely detrimental. I feel like.
But they're just going to throw in some other people that Corey just mentioned that are hungry.
Yeah.
I think they can,
Why? Just
yeah.
because people dropped out doesn't mean that the tour needs to shrink the amount of people allowed in the tournament. You just bring other people.
or younger people
You think
my
that
question-
you
or
think that a
older
tournament will
people.
fill?
or old people.
That's what. That's I
Yeah,
think.
tournaments are going to fill for
I think
for the
this is-
pro tour. There's
Yeah,
people on the waiting list every time.
I think this is what Taylor's saying versus Corey's taking. Taylor's taking it from the perspective that like we will stop seeing those low level people do any tour. Corey's saying it's always going to fill, and if it
Yeah.
doesn't fill, then it starts to be a bad thing.
How do we know that our friend Mac isn't the next Paul Macbeth because he just can't get in the tournament?
Can't ace
And
with the
now
board.
that there's an open slot, we
Can't
can
ace
see
with
how
war.
bad he is.
But we've also heard breaking news. I'm going to break out all the information on Mac right now that he would be in God mode in Circle 1 putting.
He is.
So
Well, it depends.
he never misses.
Start
would
putting with
be-
BA3s.
he's-
That happens to you.
He's in.
Oh,
God-
wow.
he's really good at putting. If I'm not caddying for him, if
Well,
I'm
that-
caddying for him, he'll miss everything.
Well, I
Good to
get
know.
that. I
Good to
get
know.
that.
He
But
gets
no, I-
nervous around me.
I just want to see how
He's a
far
good-looking guy, that Corey
He's a good-looking
Kramer.
guy.
Yeah.
when you see him with a bag on his back. Ooh. I just want to see how far this web spreads into like random things pros start doing. Because wait, here's a positive. People are going to figure out that a lot of pros do not know any or good stuff about form. They're going to figure that part out. There's going to be some pros that start popping some stuff out, and you're going to be like, that's actually not good. Which one? Tyler, you raise your hand first, young man.
I'm just saying. I have something to say when you're done.
Go ahead. I'm done. I was
The
just
floor
mentioning
is
it
yours
already.
now.
I'm just kind of curious. Has any? And now I'm just opening up the can of worms, Scott, because you started this. Has any disc golfers looked at the PGA scene and see, oh, these guys they're individual players? Like they really focus on branding themselves. And I'm wondering if these guys are too late to the party to try to maybe do some of that or not. Like
It could be.
they need to bring out their like personalities a little bit more.
Yeah, I do think it's obvious in like Instagram Reels or stuff like that people are starting to realize like, oh, I should probably post stuff. Like we're seeing it on a lot of players, in my opinion. I'm like, wait, I've not seen this person post ever, and suddenly they're posting regularly. Like
Adam right now. Let's hear it.
yeah, sure. Corey Ellis,
Wow.
another one, starts posting
Wow.
quite frequently.
Shout out
James,
Civil War.
I hate to say it, James Proctor. Bro just
Wow.
popped out 8 posts in the last 2 weeks, and before that, I didn't see him for a month and a half.
He's gonna go
James-
back to teaching apparently.
James Proctor's a dog, bro. Built different.
I mess with James Proctor heavy, but that's what's happening.
I just love that he comes out, wins a pro tour, a couple pro tours one year, goes on a podcast. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play next year. We'll see what happens. Which is a real cool.
That is good. That's awesome.
He knows about the important things in life.
That's a guy. That's a guy going into the interview with 3 other offers from other other
Exactly.
places.
He's like, yeah, I might be
All right.
here.
You're looking at other people who've been playing disc golf since they were 11 years old.
I'm gonna ask a quick fun one about this. What top 30 player could leave the tour?
I got to look up the top 30.
Oh man, here we go.
Official disc golf world rankings.
Oh
Here we
gosh,
go.
dang! Now I thought I was confident, but I have to too.
Official rules of disc golf. That's not what we want. Official world ranking. I was gonna say we probably need to take a look at who's been moving around. Gannon's on top for a while now, right?
He just came out with his signature bag too.
All right, so I'm gonna go down the list from 30th down, and you tell me gone or stay. Ready? Gavin Rathbone.
On.
Out of here.
Also, another
Get a day
unsponsored
job.
player.
No, one word. Gone or stay.
Get a day
Gone.
job.
Gone.
Mason Ford.
Gone.
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 Gavin Babcock.
Gone.
He's chill. He's,
Stay.
he's, staying.
Jakub Semerad.
He's
Gone.
good.
Gone.
He's good. No, he's good.
Corey. This might catch Corey. Andrew Marweed.
Gone.
Oh gosh. Corey Ellis.
He's committed to the
Gone.
pit now.
Andrew Presnell.
Gone.
That's
Bradley
a
Williams.
major winner.
Gone.
Luke Taylor.
Gone.
Vino.
Okay, he's just saying gone
Gone.
about everyone. Luke
Adam
Taylor,
Hemmes.
an up and coming talent.
Gone.
Adam.
You're just now
Gone.
realizing this,
Cole-
Matt. He said
Cole
Andrew
Dolan.
Marweed was gone, bro. He
Gone.
loves Andrew Marweed.
Aaron Gossage.
Yeah, but
Gone.
I think
Oh,
he understands
no.
it.
Joel Freeman. We're going through the whole list right now. Joel Freeman.
Gone.
Corey
Evan-
Kramer.
Evan Smith.
Gone.
Joey Buckets.
Gone.
James Proctor.
Tour's
Who?
about to be
Gone.
desolate.
Matty O.
Gone.
Ezra Robinson.
Sadly, I was
Gone.
gonna say Matty O is my answer because, like, how long can he do it for, man? Like,
Diamond
realistically.
Lazat.
That's easy. He's gone to do YouTube.
Gone.
Yeah, Simon actually could just
All right.
leave and do YouTube.
This has turned into a meme.
Al
I'm not gonna-
Zan.
Bro, he put a little too much.
Oh man.
Joel
What a
Freeman
weird 45 seconds.
actually gone though. I think Joel Freeman, like, bro, just pops out for random things in the
Bro,
zestiest bit of all time, and then
The
leaves-
Joel
and then gets
Freeman
mad on
lore
the
is
court.
so deep, man. If you watch like 2 Joel Freeman videos, I feel like I'll learn something new about that guy's life every
Yeah,
video.
dude, he pops out with the zestiest fit on, plays well, plays badly, gets mad on the course,
Pops out with the McDonald's freaking
Yeah.
outfit.
pops out on Instagram the next day. Hey, I want to apologize. I'm just trying to get better. Next weekend.
I just mean
Yeah,
like
he
bro
gets
pops
down
in a YouTube video. Yeah, I used to be a hip hop dance instructor. Yeah, I used to
that's
be like an opera trained singer. It's like, what's this man doing with his life?
Gone.
Gone. You're doing
Gone.
something.
I
would like to have the
people
floor now.
you said, I would say Cole Radalin.
Gone?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel
His
about
hips done
him.
for, man. His hips gone.
It doesn't seem like he wants to play.
He's
hurt
putting
himself.
out all this stuff every day, though.
Corey, you know he hurt himself and then he came back to play an event and then hurt himself again.
Yeah, but
Gone.
even his attitude,
He's
Mm,
gone.
it doesn't seem like
Gone.
I don't know.
Shout out Louis.
I haven't
Get
seen-
that shake in,
Louis?
brother.
Gone.
Louis.
No, not Louis.
Let him out that window now.
All right, the floor's mine now. I'm taking the floor. We're moving
Okay.
on.
right.
I have a
Just
simple
move on.
statement. The true winners, really every week, but also this week, the viewers at home, man. We've got an off-season pod with nothing to talk about. Here we are, an hour deep. We're rolling. Shout out.
That's
We're way
exactly how it
deep.
goes.
Shout out to the boys. That's it.
I do have a
That's all I
question.
got.
Oh, that was it?
That's all I got.
Yeah, I guess.
Can we talk
so, now that it's winter, how much of your bag should you change?
First off, we shall tell no lies on this podcast.
It isn't winter until what is
It's
it?
not
December
winter
21st?
yet. We got about maybe 10 to 12 more days.
Until the official start of winter.
All right, I will not tell
Yeah,
any
people-
lies. I hate you.
All right,
Maybe-
go ahead.
How
Tyler,
much?
maybe
How
cold
much
one.
should you alter your bag for the cold season? Because I strongly think that you should take every single one of your discs and notch it more understable.
Mm.
There's how much I change my bag in the winter.
You don't have a winter.
Got him.
I will not tell a lie. I hate you.
Corey, to answer your question, I do add a disc or two in. Like
Yes.
I put the torque back in,
Oh, sorry.
but I've
Not
got
mad.
space in my bag, so
Got
I just left the disc that got notched down one in there because I have extra
Okay.
space.
Yeah.
But I do change. Yeah.
But I think you should remove. Like I think you should switch them because your mentality would change.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying, oh, this pipeline hyzer flips in the winter and goes straight in the summer. I need like
It's
to
like
fix-
my granddad, who's an avid golfer, that's like has steel shafts and graphite shafts. And it's like if my back hurts, I'm gonna play the graphite shafts, and if it doesn't, I'm
Yes.
playing the steel shafts. Like
Yes, it's almost the equivalent of like clubbing up because it's cold. But
For
it's
me, yeah.
yeah, stability. So like for instance, I was throwing the Sector. Sector's a straight mid, has some fade. It was fading hard the other day because it was just so cold. So I started throwing the Supra, which
Yeah.
was in my bag already,
Smart.
but I usually don't pull it out unless I want to do something like turnover or a very narrow wooded hole.
Mhm.
And I started throwing that, and it was doing what my Sector does in the summer. So
Yeah.
like, why not take
know what?
everything in your bag
Yeah.
and do that?
You know what's an interesting problem about winter disc golf? And this is what Corey's saying. Technically, physics-wise, your discs fly more understable. However, in my experience, because you're cold, you're not as smooth and you don't throw as far.
You can't get the spin on it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
When it's cold, you can't get the spin on it. You know what I actually just did before I did that 45 speed 45 challenge? I went and got the O'Keefe's lotion like paste, and I put it on my hands. And then what you do is you let that sit for a couple of minutes, and then I just rubbed it all off on like just like paper towels and everything like that. And it gave me this like tacky gave me this tacky feeling on my hand, and it allowed me to get more snap on the disc than I normally did when it's cold. But that really helped. So I'm gonna start doing that in the wintertime, that's for sure. Hold on one sec. Scott said, what about color? I think the question should be, what do you change most about your bag in the wintertime? Is it because of color, feel, the stability? For me, it's a color. Absolutely.
It's color. Yeah.
Because I'm an orange guy. I love orange, and I like blue as well. But orange is bad in the fall. And I would like to go to white, but white's bad in the wintertime if it snows or if there's snow residue. So
You gotta have 3 bags.
Yeah, Taylor, please speak. I'd love to hear.
Hold
what
on,
you
I'm
Thank
not
you.
done.
Okay.
Bro,
Pink-
you stop talking. Oh, right.
pink
Okay, back
and
up.
bright green. That's what I go for. Go
In the winter.
in the winter.
Should more professional disc golfers be using performance enhancing substances because it is not against the rules?
100%. And
100%,
Mac needs to
yeah.
stop glazing Matt in the chat right now. I'm getting sick and
Listen,
tired of
me
this.
and Mac just dive out.
Mac, stop doing that.
Scott, you're right. Here's currently what I realized. Because I get probably the most snow out of all of us. Corey might beat me. I don't know.
I get the most snow.
Not
Dude,
Taylor.
They don't even need to do a lot of steroids. They just need to do like one cycle in the wintertime. Like imagine
if
Gannon
Paul comes out
with
next
one
year just
cycle.
off trend
Oh
out
my
the
gosh.
ass. It is just
Dude, do
I
you know
want
how
every-
jacked you get from just doing one cycle? It's insane how big you can get.
I want everyone on the MPO, or no, not the MPO. Sorry, I want everyone in the FPO to look like Ezra Aderhold.
That's awesome.
Yes.
They have a harder time to do it though, but that is awesome. But they also just go straight testosterone, so that's kind of sick. But dude, they did a study where if you're on gear, there's someone working out and you don't work out, you gain more muscle than the person who works out. And
What?
you straight up don't. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a close number, but it's not insane.
Yeah, my mind went first to I feel like the grip enhancement game needs to be explored way more because again,
Yes.
not illegal. But
Yes,
yeah,
1,000% agree.
I need to see. Yeah, I feel like Ganon's the best option of where we could see just the complete transformation. Like he
Oh,
needs to be
Gannon
the
said
experiment.
he added like whatever 5-10 pounds to his frame last offseason.
You don't know that.
And threw 50 feet farther. Yeah, he talked about that last year. He
He
said,
doesn't know that. He's just saying that.
Y'all see
Nah,
where he's trying
bro,
to throw 800?
Dude, I saw some videos of him up in Vermont with his shirt off. It don't look like he gained anything. No offense.
What?
yeah,
How old is he
imagine
at
what
this
he
time?
looked like. Yeah,
He's
that's a great
19.
question.
He's 19.
Listen, as far as white, we're getting in a tangent here. As far as white disc, Scott's correct. I figured this out the other day. My P2 is white. My Rise and Ultra are white. My Soda is white. My Pipeline is white. My Roadrunner is white. I realized this after I threw 3 of them.
Uncultured.
Yep. I got to get
It's a
some
little
other stuff in.
racist to me.
Racer.
It is dangerously close. I'm making some
But we
intentional
will always be
decisions
putting
made.
with white putters, though.
My putters are white, but that one, yeah.
You need
whatever
at least 13% of your bag to be different colors.
I'm gonna have to do some checking on that one. I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. Anyone else here? Anything else? We've been losing our minds ranting.
I
Love the
like
episode.
what Mac was talking about earlier in our Discord. Was what is the one thing that you would say about yourself? What was it? What's the one thing you would say about yourself that maybe no one else thinks or something?
Wait, should we leave this for next episode and have time to think about it? Considering we're
Absolutely.
2.5 hours deep into an episode currently.
Whatever.
and
Are we
bring
on a
this-
podcast right now?
Bring this as a part 2.
Wait, where am I? I think we're
Really?
legitimately like an hour and 15 minutes. But
Hour 10. and
legitimately,
21
be
seconds.
honest, I
Hour
hate
10.
you.
That's
We
cool.
will not tell lies here. All
I
right.
hate you.
I've got a
and
game.
I'm so sorry.
All right, let's go to the game. Go for it, Taylor. Speak to
Very
it.
Paris
simple
House
game.
of Horrors.
Very
Call
simple
of Duty.
game. Very simple game this week. We are going to test this podcast knowledge of the best courses in the world. So we are going to be looking at, while I type in
no.
Google Sheets to keep score, just the UDIS top 10 courses from 2024. This is going to work very similarly to our foundation best sellers, where if you guess the course, you get the number associated with the course. The lower the number, the better you are at life. We're going to go Matt,
So
Corey,
you're giving us a
Tyler.
course and we give you the number?
You're raw dog guessing the course itself.
Lock in, Tyler.
Lock in, bro.
Am I DMing you?
I was gonna just go in order, and you can just guess.
Oh, okay. Got
so
it.
I got down Matt, Corey, Tyler. So you just guess a course. If it's on the list, you get that number, and if it's not, you suck. I don't know what to tell you.
I hate how
okay.
Taylor always goes over the rules, and for some reason, I decide to like not
Just
listen. at all.
cannot
Like
pay
no
attention.
listening.
Taylor needs to snap his finger in front of the screen before he does it.
We could honestly, Tyler. I think that your let's do Tyler's method here, and let's try to get a collective group lowest score possible. I'm going to give you the course in some sort of randomized order. You have to tell me. You probably couldn't. If I was trying to think, if I told you all the courses up front, you have to rank them. But I feel like you would forget courses. Like that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
that would be cooked. So I'm going to give you a course. You
I
got
like
to
that
tell me
idea,
where
though.
it is.
Okay.
I could write down all the course names and share my screen to you guys. And then let's do that. Let me write,
All
you
right.
guys rant for a little bit. I'm going to write the course names down and you guys are going to order them. And then we're going to put in the actual order and see how close we got. I think that's a good idea.
Tyler,
Okay.
Corey, here's my
Corey-
only thing. I don't know about European courses because I know they are the best, but I don't know if enough people have been rating them. You know, like Croco Open, I know is a ridiculously high rated course.
What's that 9-hole course in Texas that Brody's trying to get number 1?
Oh, Dasher's
Asher's Track.
Track.
Isn't that what? Wait, hold on. You said Brody or did you say Brat? Oh my gosh,
Brody.
dude, my brain is not functioning right.
You know you have to listen to in a podcast. You can't just talk.
I know.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Let
I'm
me-
really am trying. I heard it. I heard you say Brody, but my brain said Broad or pictured Broad. I don't know why. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
He definitely didn't get all the way up there, but he did get it ridiculously high. And that's the thing you have to we have to think about on some of these is like USDGC might be on the list, even though the course itself is not necessarily that good of a course, but it is so iconic that it might be rated ridiculously high.
I'm trying to find.
Tyler's trying to find the top 100 best.
No,
disc
I'm
courses.
trying. I'm trying. No, I'm trying to find those topics that Corey said that he was interested in talking about, but I don't know where they went.
They basically are. We already kind of went over most of them.
Did you delete it? Anyways, no. I mean, I like the one. Well, I guess we're waiting.
Is
for
the
next week.
professional scene falling down a peg actually a bad thing? We kind of went over that. No,
I
it
think
just
I think it's fun to watch.
it.
Is that bad to say? I think it is.
It's not okay. Actually, we didn't get into this as much as we thought. I'm talking about the actual like post-COVID, everything like that. I think it's better for us because it's giving us more time to be close to the pros before it blows up enough that it's like, does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Audio listeners, if you're about to listen to Taylor's House of Horrors, it's going to be difficult because Taylor wrote out all the things on our live stream. But hey, if you're on audio,
showing
you
it
can come
on
join
the
us on
screen.
Wednesday. So you can see it if you're watching us over video. But you should come join us on Wednesday nights at 8:45 EST. Let's take a second now that it's on the screen and notice how many courses are not in the United States
Yeah, it's
that are on
pretty
the top
wild.
of this list. That is insane.
So we're trying to rank these of best to worst.
Correct.
best to worst.
There's 4.
Okay, so I know that Brewster is, I think, top 10, and so is Fox Run.
These
No, I
are
think Taylor's
all
saying
in the
these are
top
all
10.
top
Yes,
10.
this is the top 10.
Tyler did not listen to a single word out of Taylor's mouth. Good night, dude. That is awesome.
Yeah, so this is the top 10 UDisc courses in 2024, not in order. So what we are going to do collectively, you guys are going to rank these in what you think the order is. We're then going to plug in what the actual order is and see what happens.
All right, Maple Hill number 1.
Is it
Yeah, I
number one in the world or
Yeah,
just number one in the United States?
it's number 1 in the world.
Okay,
It's
I'm
like
fine with
I think it's the default. It never changes for whatever reason. It's like the icon for
Yeah,
whatever
it's
reason.
iconic. Like I said, I think Crocol and things like that.
I think
technically-
Coco is 2 actually.
yeah, they would rate better, but not as many people are out there to rate them. Okay. So
No,
we're saying-
I
are we saying-
legit think Crocol is 2.
2.
I think I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I can do that.
I think Persimmon is top 4.
Yeah, it might be 3, but I don't know why. I think I remember seeing a video on it that said 3, but that I can't confirm. I'll take your guys'
I think Brewster is. I think
Scott, don't tell us
Oh,
no. Don't tell us no. dude.
I think Fox Run is actually like up there above Brewster. I think Brewster's like 6 or 7. I think Fox Run's like 4.
I'm fine. Fox Run is your thing, I think. So if you want to lock her in.
Eagles Crossing could be 3.
No.
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 Persimmon 3.
It's persimmon.
It's pretty
I was
Persimmon.
just letting you say it wrong,
what
but
persimmon-
Persimmon is a famous golf course. Sorry.
It's also a
The more
monkey.
you know.
Oh, got it. The more you Joe.
the more we know. Good.
I would put Brewster as like 7. Can you put a 7 next to Brewster just so we can? Thank you.
Just visualize that real quick.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So what are we gonna do with the Eagles Crossing? Is it gonna be up there or not up there?
I see. That's once again. This is my issue of have enough people played Eagles Crossing. It's a
I
private
think
course. you have to
Finland's
pay
got to
money
be
for
up
it.
there too.
Yeah.
The Finland course. I think that's got to be.
I think Finland is 5.
I think actually. Yeah.
I'm down with 5, bro. All
Mac,
Finland knows.
the first iteration of this game in my mind that I passed on was pulling up the top 5 courses in each state and making you guys rank in your state which you thought was the top courses.
Oh,
do that. That one's
do that
good.
next.
All right, we'll do that next week. We'll do that
yeah.
next week.
In our own state, that would have
Hey,
been amazing.
Someone look it up. No one
Yeah,
look
you
it up.
can't
I
look it
already
up.
know what
Gas
it
is not even close.
All right, so for Matt and I, you can do Matt from Maryland, and I'll do Delaware since I live right next
That's
to
actually good.
Delaware.
That's a
All
good
right.
idea.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. Don't look it up.
Yeah, you could do
nigga.
Michigan for me.
Oh yeah, okay, I got that.
If you want to do Charlotte for him, that'd be good, actually.
The
All
state
right.
of Charlotte.
Sorry, I was brain dead there. All right, where do we go from here, guys?
Oh,
I
Where
just
do we go from here?
I just feel like
I'm feeling
where
this.
who the crap is
Eagles
Calvert
Crossing is
Disc Golf?
6.
All right, yeah, let's make it 6.
Uh,
We're
and
putting
then-
wait, whoa, we're putting
Idaho is 10.
Yeah, Idaho is 10. I agree with that statement.
Axelon is 8, and Ale is 9. That's my guess.
I wouldn't mind.
Argue me.
I would not mind putting the Swedish courses a little higher.
I don't. So you got to take something out. So which one do you bump?
I think Eagles Crossing is 9.
I would
Okay.
also push down.
All right. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's make Eagles Crossing 9.
Which one? Let's do this.
Guys, I haven't heard of either of these courses, but they probably played it on the tour, and I don't know. And I just said tour.
I'm pretty sure
think-
Fox Run is top 5, and Brewster was like, 7.
I think Axlund is higher
Okay.
Where does it take?
out of the two Swedish ones.
So we
Oh,
give
you
that
just want to
6.
switch these.
Yeah, let's switch
Okay.
those.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 is Maple Hill, 2 is Crocole, 3 is Persimmon. That's really high. I've seen playthroughs of Persimmon Ridge. I do not think it is that good of a course.
All right.
I know it is rated really high.
I don't feel very highly about that one.
I'm gonna say Persimmon is 5, and then bump the other two up to 3 and 4.
Yeah, I actually
So
rock
do
with
that 5.
Yep.
4 goes to 3,
Fox Run
5
is
goes
3.
to 4.
Yeah, there you go. I can't wait for none of these to be right.
Mac, in Europe, all of these courses, like disc golf is a professional sport.
You're telling him like he doesn't know, Matt. Come
But
on.
he just asked, are all these European courses that good? Well, how many of these courses are in the top 10 right now? And what it like?
They're all in the top 10.
That's what I'm saying. But how
All
many European courses are in the
I
top?
think
So-
I think Mac's question is more like they're rating that high, but are they actually that good? Like, do we think they're
Yeah,
actually that
And
good?
I do think they are.
I think we got 3 right. That would
I
be
would
my
say,
guess.
yeah. Well, let's take some guesses on how many we got right.
Wait, Taylor, can you do this fun strategy? Okay. Can you
Ready?
highlight whichever ones are right with green and the ones that are wrong with red and give us an
Oh.
opportunity to flip the red
Oh,
ones?
okay.
Or just
Yeah,
do
we can
green. You
do
don't
that.
even need to do red. You just got to do green.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see
So
what we
which
got
one?
right. So
Greens
far.
are locked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's so
Or
fun.
you could do it like the way that disc game does it, and you could do if it's within 3, you can use yellow.
That is so much math.
I was gonna say that's
Hold
a
on.
crazy amount of math.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Mac, we're doing a group trip to Europe to find out at some point. After we do our
His new
gambling
nickname is
sponsorship-
Marcus. Put it in the books.
Sorry, dude. Because we have Captain Mac for the team, and then we have Mark.
I,
or
I
Mac-
made I
Ooh.
made the same mistake.
Okay, good job. Whoever did that. Who made that suggestion? Corey.
Corey.
Good job, dude.
So that
Nice.
is that's the list. of
Maple
who's
Hill
right.
has changed. Maple Hill was like number 1 for like ever. Oh,
Taylor, how many of
no.
these? How many of these rotations do you want to give us to make this?
Let's do
we can
3
do one,
iterations. Let's do 3
okay.
iterations. So
I
we
like
got
that
2
'cause
more.
That gives us, yeah. Otherwise, we're gonna stall out here. So for those watching live, we got 1 of 10 right, and that was Eagles Crossing was at 9.
Solid job.
Solid job, pretty good. Pretty good. This is kind of up to standard, up to snuff for this podcast.
Well, I think Fox Run is 4.
Okay,
That's what I would change.
Let's make
I
fun.
would put
Wait,
the
oh, yeah, we do
I'll put the
iteration number
proposed over here.
Thank you,
yeah,
thank
let's
you.
I would
okay.
put the Finland course at 2.
Which Finley? Okay. Can I say that I think Crocole takes 1 then?
I
Yeah,
don't
sure.
care. I don't care.
Crocole's
do
1, Maple Hill is 3.
Yeah,
'Cause I still-
Maple Hill dropped the 3.
Hey, man, I'm just throwing something out there.
Yeah, I know.
I think Ale is 10.
Let's see.
Where's Persimmon?
Keep that.
I think
Ooh.
Persimmon's 10. Persimmon's
Yeah.
10.
I'm fine with Persimmon being 10. If Persimmon actually ends up being the top, like the number 3 course in the world, it does not deserve that in the slightest. I've watched like 8
It's not.
videos on there. It is not that good of a course. Okay.
Wow. Shout out.
Shout
Sorry, man.
out. Get
You-
dogged,
listen,
Persimmon Ridge.
Listen, Nate Turner can only make so many videos of I'm at the top something course in the world, and I still can't even remember what his.
Let's do caliber 8.
I'm fine with that. I have no concern. That puts Brewster. Where did that put Brewster? At 5? Is that crazy?
Sure.
Yeah, I just know Tyler said it was really high.
What do we have left?
I think Brewster was like it was like not too far
And-
behind Fox Run, but I know Fox Run was top 5.
Obviously, do 6.
I'll say
Or
no,
was it?
6
Hold
insane.
on, hold on, hold on. Was it Brewster that was top 5? Oh my gosh, I think it was Brewster that was top 5.
So we need to swap Fox Run and Brewster.
Yes. I think Brewster was top 5 because
Yeah. Wait, which one did they play on the tour? They played-
they played both.
Oh, they did. You're so right.
But Brewster, I think,
Do
is top
6
5.
and then 7 above.
It's
7. 6.
Mac. It's just a golf course, and people get to drive golf carts, and they go ooh la la. Do we run this? I'm fine to put this in.
How
a lock.
happy are you guys with
I'm
this?
fine to put it in a lock. We have so much information after this.
I don't know.
I really don't know either.
See, we're checking.
Yes.
Did we get Brewster right? Oh man.
All right, we got number 1.
Oh yes, number 1 was right.
Here's your list.
Oh, you dick.
Oh,
Maple Hill is not. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Maple Hill is
So I'll fill
falling.
these.
Yeah, Maple Hill has fallen, by the way.
Okay,
Gosh, dang,
so
he's quick with
did we
it.
get Brewster right at 5? Oh
Make
no,
those
we-
green.
You ended at
no.
4.
Make those green.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, can you please put some respect on our names?
My bad.
Unrelated, Mac. Good conversation to have. I think any golf course gets a high rating because it has all of the like cutting and trimming of a golf course. Because the golf course I played, the course was not that good, but it was because it was on a golf course. It just made me like it more. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, let's figure this out. All right,
Maple
Maple
4.
Hill, Maple's 4.
Maple 4.
I think I'm having. Hold on.
Sorry, this is confusing.
Brewster's 5.
Guys, Persimmon might be 3.
Brewster's 5.
And if that's true, and if
Persimmon is
that
not 3. It's something in Europe.
Persimmon is like 6. It's like think about
Okay, which one?
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Persimmon
say-
6. Fox Run 7. Put Fox Run 7. And then we got to figure out the other 2. Like who
I say
is-
that's 2, or that's 3. Axlund Golf Center.
is 3, right?
Yeah.
I think it's 3 as well. And then the other one is whatever we're missing. What is that? 10?
10, yeah.
Sure.
Hold on. We've got all right. So hold on. No. Hold on. Let's just take a look at this for a second.
no one's trying to go, bro. No one's trying to go. You're good. You're
We
good.
are already holding on.
We're,
right.
we're holding roll.
I just want to make sure we get this right.
This is
Yeah,
truly a
that's
terrible
definitely
audio
gonna
listener
happen.
segment. My apologies to any
Guys,
actual audio
for
listeners
reference,
that are
we are on
out
a 10th 3, and we only have 4 out of the 10 courses in the correct order.
there.
We have Eagles Crossing at the right spot at 9. We have some course in Finland at 2. We have Crowcole at 1, Caliber at 8, and we have no other information.
I've never.
Uh,
what is Caliber Disc Golf Course, by the way? I've never even heard of that.
Never even heard of that either.
I've never even heard of Idaho.
Where is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are. All right. I'm good with this. What do you think?
I think I'm good with it too.
I think we nailed it.
I do not think we nailed it, but
Wait,
it's,
hold on. Do we go with
Not friendly to the blind. Shit.
Oh shoot, my bad, Mac. Rest in peace.
I don't think Mac is blind.
Okay.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, you could
Hold
swap
on.
the 2 Swedens, and I bet you could swap the 2 Swedens, and it'd be like the same.
I bet
I
you
don't
could
know.
put the
We-
Sweden's up higher, and Fox Run is number 10.
No. Fox Run is whoa.
My fault.
Yeah, no, Fox Run is good. I remember them being in 7th.
This year?
Yeah, I looked
Because
at
I
this
thought
list
you remember
earlier.
seeing Maple Hill being
Okay.
number 1,
Yeah,
They
then
were.
number 2,
They
and then
were.
number 3, and now we're at number 4.
I don't want to change anything.
Right, don't change it.
I'm really happy with what we got.
All right.
Are we locked in?
Yep.
Yeah, we're locked in.
All right, with definite improvements here.
Let's go.
Okay.
Maple Hills 4. Yep. See, it told you. Told you.
2 of them are going to be wrong.
Oh my gosh, we had the Sweden courses mixed up.
That
Dude,
was
we came
indeed-
close.
That's
a
impressive.
Crazy
That's impressive.
switch up.
Audio listeners, we got all of them correct on the third attempt, except that we needed to flop the 2 Sweden courses.
So we got 8 of 10.
I just don't like
believe-
Ale Disc Golf Center.
Yeah, I
Disc
don't
golf-
like that either.
Ale Disc Golf Center, I believe, is a
It's Ale.
Ale.
Ale. Disc Golf
Cool.
Center.
Oh, they love the name Disc Golf Center. One of these 2 is like 4 or 5 courses on the same property, and it's
Wait, hold on.
ridiculously nice.
That was a joke.
Hold on.
That was a
We'll
joke.
switch
All
this
right.
back.
Good game, Taylor. Good game.
Thank you.
Love
We'll
guessing.
I-
Nikas
we'll
looked
do
like
the
an idiot.
states.
again.
Next
Your
week.
biggest downfall though was the states. You bringing that up.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. That'll be fun.
I got
That'd be
very excited when I heard that.
Yeah, you're terrible
If
this week.
I don't immediately have Maryland right, Tyler is going to get so mad at me.
No, I won't because I don't even know Maryland myself. That's
I-
why that's why I said I wanted Delaware. Because I played
Are
more in
we-
Delaware than
okay.
Maryland.
Are we not looking?
You
Yeah, I'm
cannot
not
look.
looking.
Yeah, do not
No.
look.
Do not look until
Looking
next
is
week.
illegal.
But I will tell you that Cass Benton is like not even close.
Not on the list.
I think Mac was joking, maybe, but
Well, yeah, he was joking, but even in Michigan, I don't think it's close. So
Yeah. Well, this has been a really fun episode. We've gone off the rails on all accounts, which is how it should be on this episode or on this podcast, honestly. This is where we are in the off season, right?
I said 2 swear words.
It was amazing.
It's true.
and
Right?
I think Taylor skipped one.
I
Am I
probably
close?
somewhere.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna go back through and take the audio of Tyler hitting his microphone and just
Oh,
censor
dude.
censor the swear words with that.
All right, chill. I want to be able to hear my children laugh later in life, and your balking is not helping my ears. I didn't
Oh,
explain
man.
that well, but Scott, Delaware actually has a lot of good courses. I've been that way twice.
I got
Yeah.
3 things to say. Use our affiliate codes at foundationdiscgolf.com. Buy our merch and
Whoa, you said the word.
buy our the merch almost killed this podcast for anyone that doesn't know. And I don't know what the third thing is. Shout out
Subscribe.
to
I
Share with your
I got 3 things. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, I wish I could scream right now, but I can't because I got kids asleep. Start your engines. I'll just do it like that. Thank you so much, guys, so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Hi guys. Ugh, good
Fuck.
episode, fellas. Good episode. That was funny.
fuck.
Never forget 9/11.
Wait, do you guys want the?
Hey, everyone, pick up their phones and speak into it without opening your screen. 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, and then see what shows up
See
in your
what comes
Instagram
up.
feed. Everyone goes over the reels right now and see what comes up.
I've seen gingerbread houses with 2 towers and a plane sticking out of one. Bro, I've already seen it. I didn't even have to mention 9/11 to get there.
The ones where it's like it doesn't happen for like 20 seconds are the best because like you just don't see it coming.
Yeah, that is it.
Or the ones where they answer the phone. They hit the second tower.
Yeah, dude, those are so funny.
I did that on my wife where she was like, "Hey, what did they say on the phone?" And I said they hit the second tower. Totally did not get it. Totally did not get it.
Such an error.
Tragedy.
Someone walks in with like a funky T-shirt. They're like, "Ha! 2001 called."
Oh,
They
I
hit the second tower.
Oh yeah. I do like the ones where it says if I could go back to 2010 or September 10th, 2021,
yeah.
2011, I'd tell everybody about COVID or something like that.
Yeah.
I love.
I've warned people about COVID.
Yeah.
Dude, who, was it Mark Wahlberg that said like he wouldn't have let that happen? If he had been on the plane, he wouldn't have let that happen.
Of course.
Yeah, it was some guy like you know the type I'm talking about when I say Mark Wahlberg type individuals. But it was some guy like that, which is really funny.
Who's the actor? Matt?
McConaughey.
Damon.
No, Matt Damon. Does Matt Damon play in a golf movie?
Yeah, I was thinking of the same one, Corey.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
And Will
Yes.
Smith
What is
is
that
his
movie?
caddy.
Legend of Bagger
okay.
Vance.
Yeah, I was thinking when
Good
you were
movie.
talking about him getting nervous, I was thinking about
Mm.
that movie,
No.
and then you said whoever, and I was like, nope, that's not it.
Nope. Kevin Costner. If you haven't seen Tin Cup, it's a legendary movie. You guys see it. It's my top 5 movie. Love it. But I'm a big Kevin Costner fan, so
I'm a big Adam Sandler fan, and I just watched Longest Yard.
oh, for the first time?
No, you idiot! I've watched it a million times.
I was gonna say, bro says he's a Kevin or he's an Adam Sandler fan, and then he hasn't watched that one. That's crazy.
No, we just happened to watch that because the Lions are just amazing. So we're just watching all football movies right now.
Is the one with Matt Damon?
It feels
the one
good,
where he,
doesn't
like,
it, Corey?
Where like the ball moves and he's like, the ball moved. I gotta call a penalty or whatever, and they're like, no. That movie?
That is Legend of Bagger Vance. Yeah,
What I was thinking.
yeah, good movie. They
Okay,
had Charlize Theron in there too.
Tyler,
Is that how you say it?
No,
Yo.
not at all.
do you remember
Not at
a
all,
movie? I always thought it was maybe a Disney movie, but maybe it's not.
Okay.
It is a movie about a bunch of kids
Squirrels.
that suck at golf,
Yes, I've seen it.
and like one of them needs glasses or something like that. Like he has very weird depth perception, so he keeps missing the ball. So to practice, his coach gives him like basically like a wiffle ball size golf ball, and he starts hitting it, and then he like goes smaller and smaller and smaller. I cannot think of that movie.
No,
I'm
I haven't
trying to-
seen that one.
Oh,
I'll have to try to see if I can find it. I thought you were talking about the newest one to hit Netflix, which is
I saw that. Yeah, the long game or whatever.
Yeah, the long game
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, that
That
was
was
a good
good.
one. Yeah,
good.
I like that one a lot.
No, this is like a 90s movie or an early 2000s movie.
Mm.
And I don't know. It almost seems like it's a Disney original, like that kind of like
yeah,
style,
I know exactly what you mean by that.
where it's like, do you remember The Big Green,
Yes, of
the
course.
soccer movie?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's golf.
Golf?
And I remember, yeah,
Huh.
yeah, and I remember it being like almost like a new version of Caddyshack, but I know it's not one of the Caddyshacks, unless it's Caddyshack 2. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I haven't even seen Caddyshack 2. I heard it was bad, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah, but back then I wouldn't have known that, so I would have watched it.
True.
Facts. Guy's not capping. On God.
Oh god, dang! You beat me to it.
I think I have so many Supras. I think I'm gonna just put a bunch in my bag, and then if I go to a course and I see someone, I'm just gonna give them one.
Aw,
What
Be
a
like, here's a
sweetheart.
Supra.
that's some self promotion right there.
Not really. They just
What
say
a sweet
team.
pea.
Yeah.
They just have the team stamp on it.
and we have no method of you if you, unless you know that's a Supra, you have no idea which finish line disc you're throwing.
Can we
I'll just
can we leak the 2025 Corey Kramer signature edition line disc?
You could if I had it done.
Tough scene.
Or do you mean the mold? Because
Uh,
I still don't know what I don't know.
I want
I
to
was seeing what I could get. You know, seeing what I could
I have a full on dude. This disc series for Finish Line, I'm just doing a new stamp for all of the molds. There's dude,
bangers.
so good.
Can you like leak one?
I can no.
Oh man,
They're not fully done, but I can explain what they are. They're just like
I don't care.
really good.
I can
Okay, cool.
leak
I
that
gotta see
Corey made me a new logo that came to me in a dream, and it's the sickest thing I've ever seen.
let's go.
Really?
It really is. I keep like
It
it's
actually
his,
is really good.
it's his.
You know what I really love is how Taylor keeps talking about all the things he's doing with Corey and doesn't show us.
Well, that's because it's 25.
2025.
And I'm doing stuff with Tyler, by the way.
No.
I'm doing stuff.
Gay stuff.
I knew you were
Butt
gonna say
stuff.
something like that. That was like half the reason I said it.
Scott said golf punks. I gotta look this up. Golf.
No, I literally woke up at 3 a.m. I text you the next day. I didn't text him at 3 a.m., but I text Corey. I was like, yo, I had an idea for a logo that came to me in a dream. And he said, what came? I said, me in my dream.
Oh, that's so good.
But it turned out so good, man.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that stuff. That's a good feel-good story, Taylor. I like that. I needed that.
Nothing like a good nocturnal emission.
You've
back
got
on
some really good
track.
alternative like words for things lately.
Holy shit! Scott found it.
Guys,
Like
Tyler's
first
really
try.
good at keeping secrets. You can tell.
First try.
I'm terrible at it.
National
Oh, Mac, that's
Lampoon's
so
Golf
funny.
Punks.
How am I not surprised it's a National Lampoon?
Is that what it is?
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, Matt.
Film.
Yeah, Matt.
Do you guys want off season? Do you guys want podcast material?
It depends.
Not next week, but the week after.
Yeah. Next week I'll be in Louisville.
Bro, I was just in Louisville
Really?
a month and a half ago. Yeah.
What's happening in Louisville? Anything fun?
Yeah, we did a Halloween bar crawl.
I'm just working.
Corey's working.
I'm just doing my day job.
That's where
Doing
Lexi's
it.
from. So we're going to see a bunch of people there.
Slave labor.
Nice.
Go play Charlie Vettner, bro. It is Louisville. I have a video of Corey saying
Shut
the word
up.
to trigger my girlfriend who's from Louisville.
Oh yeah, Louisville.
It's
It's a Louisville Slugger.
You can play Iroquois Park. Just know that it is kind of sketchy. Just the general area.
Yeah, be careful.
Hold
Facts.
on, I'll let you know what I'm looking.
But I would go
at.
to Charlie Vettner. There's better courses outside of Louisville, though. Louisville. Where did that video go? Did I delete it? No way.
Wow.
Dude, I'm gonna post
Guys, I forgot to post a short today. My channel's going to die.
No, please
Um,
don't.
I was looking at
Give me a second here, Phyllis.
what is this called?
Bye.
Active Heroes.
Yo, chat. Taylor, if you want to drive down to Mobile between the 20th and the 25th, I'll be there.
Of next month?
No, for Christmas. Come on, dude. Think.
It's all right. I may have plans to
He's
play
hanging out
disc
with
golf
Dustin.
with somebody in the 20th of next month.
What's happened? What happened to our feed?
What do you mean?
The dead?
My screen is froze. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm getting
I don't have
hacked.
any-
Actively
drop
while we're
things.
streaming, I'm getting hacked.
Yeah,
Do you guys see me or no?
you're here.
Am I
Mac,
frozen?
I'm totally down if. Yeah, now he's gone.
You're blurring now,
What
yeah.
perfect timing, Mac. If
Dude, I'm
if
getting hacked.
if prior plans with someone that is also present with us now on the 20th of the next month fall through, then I'm down.
Dude,
Are
that
you
was
talking about
so weird.
January or Christmas?
I think January.
September.
He might be talking about like next week.
Oh, because he'll probably be there for Christmas. Oh, I will not be here.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You're so right. I'm so stupid.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that.
I said it. That was so funny. Am I blurry? Cuts out immediately.
Well, my
He's like, "I'm
computer
being
froze. It was weird.
I'm being hacked.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
He's talking Chris. I probably will not be here. And if I am here, then the next time I go home, my mom will kill me. So I will not be here for very long.
Interesting.
Mom's gonna kill
Oh, that's
you.
right. We should make pod plans because we were every other week, but every other week is Christmas.
Yeah.
Podcast.
I don't remember. I think I put the 23rd, that a Monday again.
If somebody else can run it, I can join on my phone, but I will probably not be at my current location.
Dude, why do we choose every other the worst week? Or why when I say we, I mean Tyler.
We could just re-rotate, repick.
We could just go next week.
Let's do
We
that.
could go next week and then off for Christmas.
Yeah, let's do that.
I have to figure out my.
But then we're stuck with the New Year's Day, which is fine by me. I have no issues with New Year's
We
Day.
can set our disc golf resolutions as the main component.
Aw.
like the
That's
day after
cute.
Actually,
the day after midnight.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, like
Corey's
the
cooked.
actual first.
Corey's cooked.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
New Year's Eve pod. I will be live streaming myself in my garage putting and taking shots on New Year's Eve. You heard your first.
Dude, that's
Every sub, I will take a shot. Tyler unsubs and subs again 6 times in a row.
I'll just do it over and over again.
Guys, guess what I'm at now.
364.
Oh, good guess. 389.
All right. 371.
Oh, right in the middle.
Dude, we're getting to 500.
Oh yeah.
The
We're getting
500
there.
dream.
Oh yeah.
I have such a fun thing for you in about 30 seconds here.
You're hacking my YouTube channel and deleting it.
He's
That happened to
actually
me.
in Tyler's PC right now. Yo,
Too
guess
late.
what?
Was.
I know.
He's inside me.
Wait, I'm kind of popping off right now.
On
Shout out.
subs?
Yeah, it's looking decent. Looking decent.
That's good.
Dude, that stupid video for the slipstream is at 1,900 views.
That's
This
awesome.
guy, do you
That's
guys know
sick.
my friend Completely Corey? He's kind of famous.
How
Going
how
up.
how are those videos doing so well and the other ones don't?
My speed
I don't know.
challenge video was popping actually. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I know.
Not like
No,
like
we
crazy
know.
popping, but it is
You
popping.
know. You didn't, but we did.
Oh, I'm not the challenge, but me remaking Corey's video that he made because I'm not original.
Mm.
You
Oh,
do
that one.
shout me out like 9 times in the video. You're like, this isn't
Yeah.
mine.
I gotta put my guy Completely Corey on.
I just thought it was funny. Hey, how's Legacy doing as a company?
I don't even hear anything from them anymore.
I gotta guess not good, but they
Yeah,
could be
I
doing
would-
great.
I
I
would
will
guess
say
not good.
the Legacy Bandit is an absolutely goated disc in the Honeybee Pinnacle plastic. Specifically that because I gave that one away and then I had a Pinnacle plastic Honeybee or a Pinnacle plastic Badger sent to me and I thought it was like a nice flippy turny 9-speed and I threw it on highs and it cut rolled. Thing was so flippy.
How's everyone's disc golf game right now?
Really bad.
Phenomenal.
Dude, it varies between literally the best throws I've ever
Taylor,
thrown.
I can't believe anything you
Terrible.
say.
So
So
it's not it is not
I did.
good right now.
I did the thing that
Taylor, you made like all those circle 2 putts.
That is true.
Dude,
That was kind of sick.
Dude, I didn't comment this, but like the fact that you were talking while trying to putt and make that circle 2 putt in the elevated basket and you drained it, I'm like, how do you talk
don't
and
know
make
what
that?
happened.
yeah,
Blacked out.
Tyler, you get in your head so much
Why?
because you can't talk and putt at the same time.
I would say I feel
I
like I have a
can't.
better chance of making a putt
I
if
do
I'm
that all
talking
the
while I'm
time.
putting.
What
Dude,
are you
I don't
doing?
I don't know what I'm capable of.
Look, I've been thinking about my in the bag recently. I don't know why I've been stressed about it this year. I have fully come full circle and accepted that I do not disc golf to play well. I
Yeah.
disc golf to make discs look good and try to sell them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
I am learning I disc golf just to throw new stuff all the time because I am really tired of making Corey do all these in the bag videos and then not mattering one bit about it.
Hey, they're really fun, especially that last one where I made you breathe for like a minute straight.
was
Dude,
fun.
That was
Corey,
great.
I had like 10 people text me saying, I'm now following your Instagram page for disc golf because of that video.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And I said, don't follow me. Go follow the other dude who actually made it.
I'll
So,
follow you.
dude, that was.
Follow
I
everybody,
had
man.
so many people text me about that. They're like, how did you edit that? I'm like, dude, scroll down where it says I edited by Completely Corey, not me.
I might do
Follow-
a video. Like if I don't have an idea, I might play 18 holes and just do that
Just
like the whole time.
Are we
Matt,
follow Mac. Oh, what
Matt,
is
you
happening?
do realize-
whoa, Matt, whoa.
You do realize YouTube can't see that.
That is a fact.
No, I think
I
he
sti-
just left.
I still want to do a putting race with all of us. That would be great.
What do you mean by
Bro,
that?
we all go live together on YouTube
Yeah.
on our individual channels or like somebody on the UFB channel and we just putt.
No, we do it on Instagram because we all can collab at one time, right?
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah, I think that's what we got to do. Matt, what are you showing us? Your
I
boxers?
don't think Matt has pants on.
Yep, Matt's got no pants.
That's in his Geek Squad uniform, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's
He's in his-
salmon color pants.
He's in his National Lampoon shorts.
Dude, you know,
If you start taking a shit, I'm gonna be so angry.
This is so funny because YouTube can't hear or see Matt right now.
Yeah.
I can.
We don't know if we want to.
Yeah, I
the
was
most
gonna say,
mad thing,
I don't
the
want to
most
see it
mad
banned.
thing ever would be if Matt just fell right there.
That's what he did right there. It's just pitch black.
Don't edge us, Matt.
We're here to goon. We're not here to edge.
Oh, he's naked.
Matt's naked on stream, everybody. What a good looking Christmas tree, young man. Hold on, let me
Okay,
put-
R.I.P.
let me
that
put
No one
this on
can
drywall.
YouTube.
see him. No
Let
one
me
can
put this.
see
Let me put this on YouTube.
The Christmas tree drywall or just for
Your
me?
your neighborhood grandma is gonna get wrecked in the next room.
No, I've been using this for like 3 weeks. It works really well. Not joking. Lauren is a little freaked out. I'm going to I'm playing Tech Disc on my computer. I'm gonna make this switch. I had a clean transition for this, but I don't.
Why is he burping?
I am playing hole 1 at Ledgestone. I am going to try and cross the water here. And I'll swap after I throw.
Taylor,
you guys
can you
see what's
rotate
happening.
him?
I just looked. I can't.
Hey man,
Why don't you put your phone sideways?
Why don't you put some
my
pants
phone
on,
is
Matt?
sideways.
Did you lock
I
it?
got this is gonna be a quick swap. This is gonna be a quick swap.
Please
My
don't
phone
grip
is
lock into your
sideways. What do you-
tree.
Please grip lock in
I
your
have yet
tree.
No, no.
Well,
Don't
now you
grip
guys
lock.
know.
Just fall into the tree.
Here, now we do a little check here. Let's. Oh, Frig, that did not
Bye,
work at all.
Scott. Scott left. You were bored.
Gosh dang
And-
it, Scott.
And it doesn't even work. What the frig?
What
I
are you
mean, it's
throwing this
11-11.
disc
Make a
into?
wish.
Oh, I was in practice mode.
All right, just suplex
Aw.
into the tree now.
Okay.
That's what we need. That's the content we need.
I have to put this. I'll express in a second. There's a better way to do this, but
Yeah, there's definitely a better way to do this.
You're telling me there's a better way?
I didn't know my computer was like terrible and would not do.
All right, fellas,
What
I'm
is
out.
wrong? You're
All
done.
right.
Yeah,
On
give
that
up
note,
this.
thank you guys for watching the pod.
Gosh, dang.
Matt
I'm gonna tell you
is.
guys
Matt.
how I did though.
Everybody's
Matt,
on
film it
psychedelics,
and
don't
then
worry.
just send it to us.
Yeah, put it in the
I'll show you
Discord.
what
Go live
happened
in
there.
Discord right now.
Yeah.
That would be so much more convenient because I could just.
I'm streaming backyard baseball.
Bye, everybody.